You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table. Where we chop up locally and globally, been vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little. Get that one in your system with your glass a little. Expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. Get addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, think you want invited, bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HD content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn you back and tell you something from again. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome back to the hood table one more again. Come on in, make sure you guys like and share the video. Please and thank you very much. And of course, if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe to the Hood Table to become a part of the hoodies. And to become an official hoodie, all you have to do is hit the join button so you can become a member. Yes, hit them links, share the live out, please, and thank you. How is everybody doing? I hope all is well with everybody. Let me grab my little thing over here, make sure I'm live on Facebook. Let's see. Okay, we live on Facebook and we live on the main channel, the backup channel. Yes. Yes. So how's everybody doing this Friday? I don't know why, but it doesn't seem like Friday to me. I don't know why. Maybe that's because I worked Monday and everybody else was off. And then I did overtime all week. I don't know the day. The days is just kind of running together sometime. But yes, today is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I am off this weekend. I'm excited about that because this is the second weekend in a row that I've been off. Next weekend, I think I might have to work, but I'm not sure. But hopefully I get everything I need to get done this weekend while I'm off. I need to do some, I know it's not springtime, so I don't really need to do like spring cleaning or whatnot. But when I moved in, when I bought my house in March, you know how you move and sometimes you get everything mainly unpacked. Everything that you need for like your day-to-day life gets unpacked, but you still have boxes around the house with things in them, but you don't know what quite is in them. And sometimes you be looking for things and you be like, I know it's here. It's probably in one of these doggone boxes that I ain't never unpacked. So that's what I want to do this weekend. I want to get a little bit of that done this weekend. Go through some of these boxes. But y'all know how it is. Some people move, whether they move into a house or apartment or whatever, and they have like boxes that they might not totally, go through or unpack for a long time after they moved in. Matter of fact, one of my friends, I think she bought her house like 5 years ago, and she said she still got some boxes in her basement that she brought from her old crib to her new crib that she hasn't even unboxed. So I don't feel too bad, but it's not a lot of boxes, but that's what I plan on. I'm trying to tackle a little bit every weekend so that way about time spring comes around and it's time for spring cleaning. And the city be having all these dump sites. Like if you want to dump anything that's too big to go in your normal trash cans, then they allow you to do that like so many weekends out during the spring. So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Go through some of these boxes that I never unpacked when I moved last March. Some of the boxes I know for sure have DVDs in them. I'm a DVD collector. Hell, you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. I still got VHS tapes. I know a lot of y'all old heads like me probably still got a few VHS tapes around the house. But I do have like boxes of them. So those VHS tapes, the DVDs, those of course are going to stay in boxes. I got them nicely wrapped, nice and neat. So if I ever wanted to use them or sell them, or because I got some nice DVD, like some that ain't even been open, and I know people don't really do the DVD thing anymore. But you know, they watch TV on stream or go to the movies, or you know, they got everything now. Roku. What's that other one that I'm thinking about getting after my contract is up with Dish? I think I'm gonna try that YouTube TV. Is that what it called? YouTube TV, YouTube Live, or something like that. I know a few people, including my best friend. I think they have the YouTube TV or whatnot. So I think I might officially cut my cable out after my contract is over, because you know when you move, if you already have like a cable service like through Dish or something, if you move, then your contract starts all over at the new address and you got to do a whole year with the service. But I'm thinking about when that year is up, this Dish, boy, I'm gonna take them all the equipment, I'm gonna mail it back to them, because I think I really want to try this YouTube TV. But the only thing that really keeps me from cutting the cable altogether, and I know some people's like, why you still got cable? Don't know why I got cable anymore. Okay, I still have cable, and this is my reason behind it. So I have the fear of, if I get cable where it's only streamed, like Wi-Fi, then it's going to interfere with my speed on my internet, because I work from home full time and I have to have good internet service. I do have like one of the top speeds. I got like almost a second to the top as far as the fastest internet. It's either the fastest or the second to the fastest. Um, and then we have like where you could have like one. They got like two different passwords you could have, or two different speeds or something like that. One of them is 2.5 mega gigs or whatever shit is called. And then the other one is like 5 gigabytes or whatever. So my computer, my work computer, I use the 5, and I have like certain things around the house on the 5. And then the other stuff around the house, like my son's stuff, his games and stuff, I have on the 2.5. So that's with the internet with Cox Cable. But if I totally get rid of my Dish cable, I'm afraid that if I go totally just stream for cable, that it definitely might slow down my speed, and I have to have really good speed to work from home, because I have one of those jobs where you have to get so much work done per hour. And our supervisors look at that stuff every day. Every day they send our stats out. How many claims you did this day? How much you did this day? How accurate you was on your breaks and lunches and stuff. I mean, our stuff is like, oh God, they really strict on how we use our time because we work from home. Now they didn't used to be like that when it was just a few of us working from home. Because when they started us working from home years ago, they was only rolling out a few at a time, and I was one of the first ones because I've been there forever, and so I was one of the first ones to got a chance, the opportunity to start working from home like 6 years ago. So, but when the CVD-19 hit like 3 years ago, of course, everybody was sent home. And then our job determined that, okay, y'all been home all this time, you know, the people who got sent home after the CVD-19 started. So us people who was already working from home, of course, if people who were sent home because of the pandemic had to come back, we would never have to come back because we were already working from home years before the pandemic. But the people who started working from home during the pandemic, we found out through our job, nobody has to go back to work, not at the actual job site. So that's a good thing for the people who were trying to start working at home who couldn't before the pandemic. But being that we all work from home now, like everybody in our company is like nationwide. We got like headquarters, and then we have like a whole bunch of smaller locations throughout the United States. And it's like they really strict now because people work from home like everywhere. So they want to make sure, like, while we're working from home, we are working from home. So before everybody got sent home, They were not that strict. We could take our lunches and breaks whenever we wanted. And that was also because we had certain departments that did certain things. And I never used to have to be on the phones at all unless I just wanted to reach out to a customer for some missing information or, something like that. But I never had to be on the phones at all. But then they started cross training everybody because we're all working from home. And different areas have different weather and different things could happen. So if we're having snowstorms here, they want to make sure the people all across the rest of the world knows how to do what some of us up here know how to do. So anyway, everybody got cross-trained, and now we have to be on the phones a couple of hours almost every day. So you know how it is when you have a phone job. You have to have a certain time of the day when you have your breaks and your lunches and things like that, because they got to make sure they got so many people on the phone to handle the calls anytime throughout the day. So that's something that has changed with my job, and that's something that I really didn't care for. But it's like, oh, what the heck? Spend some time on the phones a few hours a day. It's not that bad. But anybody who knows me really well knows that I did a lot of telemarketing when I was a teenager. I did a lot of telemarketing after high school. And so I never really wanted to be on the phones anywhere else again. But being that we all have to be cross-trained at my job over the past few years because of the pandemic, it's like, okay, if I want to keep my job, if I want to stay at my job that I've been at for like 10 years, then I have to accept that I have to be on the phones a couple of hours a day. So I'm getting used to it. More and more getting used to it. It's just like, okay, I got a job. It's paying the bills. You know what I'm saying? I got good 401. I got good health benefits, all this kind of stuff. So sometimes you have to accept a change at your jobs, you know what I mean, in order to continue or maintain your way of living. I'll say that, to continue your way of living. Now, there are certain jobs that people have where they make them do certain things, and it's just like, that's a deal breaker. I'm sorry, boss man, but I can't handle this right now. But child, shoot. Put me on the phone a couple of hours a day. I'll survive. I'll survive. But yes, and then on top of that, I guess because of all the changes, some people haven't stuck around. So what they did was they told everybody who was working like before the halfway part of the year that they would give them like a retention or retaining bonus or whatever you call it at the end of the year, towards the beginning of this year, I should say. So everybody who stayed at my job is going to get like a retention or retaining bonus, something like that is called. And I was like, okay, y'all paying us to stay? I'm like, I didn't know the turnovers was that high. But yeah, so so you gotta, it's kind of like in a relationship. So when there's change that comes, either you accept it or you walk away. So, and I'm not trying to walk away from my good old job. Please, nope. I'll just work the few hours on the phones that I have to work now these days. And after those 2 hours or 3 hours or however long I'm on the phone, I'll be like, yes, bitch, yes. Okay, last call for alcohol. Then move on to my regular normal process that I do, during the day when I work. But yeah, so again, I am off this weekend. My friend, one of my closest friends that you guys know so well, she used to, when I first started the Hood Table, she was the first one to become one of my panel hosts, and that is Sammy D. And she was on here, matter of fact, was that my birthday night or New Year's Eve? It was last month. I think it was my birthday night or New Year's Eve. She joined us on the panel, and everybody's like, oh my God, that's Sam. We ain't seen Sam in a month of Sundays. So yes, her birthday is this weekend. So she's having a party at her house, and she wants me to come. So I'm going to come. And that's what we're doing tomorrow night. And then my sons, are taking me out for lunch or brunch or whatever you want to call it. It's basically dinner, but we're going early. We're going like, late afternoonish. They're taking me out because it's kind of like it's been really like cold here, really snowy and things like that. And they're like, okay, well, this is just like another birthday gift to you, take you out to eat or whatnot. Spend some time with my sons, with my grandson, So we're having a family day tomorrow, basically. And then again, like I said, after we go out to eat, where are we going? I think my son said he wanted to go to PF. Yeah, PF Chains or whatever it's called. I just wanted some Chinese. So he was like, well, let's go here. So PF Chains is okay. I ate there a few times in the past. I heard it's better on the coast than it is in the Midwest. But hey, I just got a taste for some I don't know if I want General what's that other chicken called? Sesame. Ooh, child. Let me know what's your favorite Chinese dish. But I love me some sesame chicken. And that added with like the stir fry, like the vegetable stir fry and shrimp. Like, have y'all ever tried it that way? Try some sesame chicken. Tell them throw in some extra pieces of shrimp. Tell them throw in some vegetables, like some greenery with the sesame. Fire. I'm telling you, fire. And then I'll be like, okay, throw me in a few egg rolls, a few crab ragoons, and I am good to go. So tomorrow when my son's taking me out for dinner, that's probably what I'll order. Some sesame chicken and because I ain't had no Chinese food in a minute. In a minute. What did I have today? Today we had fish. Yeah, today we had catfish. And then I made there's this YouTuber. What's his name? Ray Mac Kitchen and Barbecue Grill or something like that. But I can cook, right? Y'all know my profession is like being a personal custom cake decorator. But I can throw down in the kitchen on regular normal food as well, especially the holidays. Ooh, child. Don't have me make no dressing and some collard greens, okay? But and mac and cheese. Yes. So anyway, I can cook, but you know, there's a lot of people out there who are chefs on YouTube and they like to cook too. And so they be having all these different recipes. So sometimes I'll just be like, I want to try something different or whatnot. And so the other day I tried one of Ray Mac's recipes off of YouTube. And I think it was the Lipton onion chicken and rice casserole, something like that. And I followed the instructions, I followed the video to a T. And when I tell you that shit was slamming. Like my son, he had came home late from work. And I literally had just finished cooking because I had been busy all day. I had class reunion because I'm on the class reunion committee at my school, and our reunion is this fall. So I had reunion meetings, and it was a long day. So I didn't cook dinner till late at night, and it was still hot and fresh. As soon as he got home and he made a plate, he's like, "Oh my God, Mom, what is this? Oh my God, the rice is so good. Oh my God, the chicken. Oh my God, what's this called?" And I told him, I said, that was one of those YouTuber recipes. Child, follow Ray Mac. It's a few people I follow on YouTube when it comes to recipes that I actually like. Like one of them is Gina Young. She's really, really good. Gina Young, Ray Mac, Antoinette. Is that lady's name Antoinette Young? Yeah, I think Gina and Antoinette. I think both of their last name is Young. And who else? It's a few others, but them is like my top three. Like my top three. Like if you talking like soul food, I would do Antoinette. And there's another guy that I like. Let me see if I can look him up real quick. But y'all, whenever my kids or anybody be like, you know how some people just hit you up out the blue. I need this recipe. I need to know how to do this. and I might be busy or working or something. I would hurry up and look up a recipe. Like my son had called me the other day, last week, my oldest son, and said, "Mom, when you making chili, do you da 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 da?" And I was working. I was on the clock. I said, "You know what? Here, this is the link from Gina Young's homemade chili video that I use all the time. You can't go wrong with that video." And they made it. And hey, so but yeah, it's like there's this older guy though. This older guy. Let me see if I can find it. And thanks for tuning in, you guys. Like and share the video. Like and share the video. Okay. So old school soul food. That's one of my favorite YouTube chefs. Does old school food. Ray Max, Kitchen and Grill. And who else? Smoking and Grilling with AB. And matter of fact, that was Smoking and Grilling with AB. That was his Lipton onion chicken and rice recipe that I use. And oh, when I tell you, I told my son that recipe was so good. I mean, it was so good. He was like, my son was like, "Oh my God, just giving me all kind of praises over the recipe, over the food and how good it tastes." I said, "You know what? I might make it again Sunday." That's how good it was. And I just made it like 4 or 5 days ago. And I said, that shit was so good, I might make it again Sunday. So I don't know. I might make throat. Shoot. Child, that shit was good. But okay, somebody's hitting me up right now. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me respond. Okay, so I just have to hit somebody back real quick. But y'all, one of the topics I wanted to discuss. Did I tell y'all to like and share the video? Whoo, child. One of the topics I wanted. Let me pull it up because I know a lot of y'all been following the young thug story, um, the RICO trial, the YSL RICO trial, which included Young Thug and like 14 other people who was arrested. Hold on, let me pull up this real quick. Okay, now I literally just saw this, and it's dated the 20th, like around this afternoon. But I was working all day. But I literally just saw this. YSL rapper Yacht, is it Yacht Gotti or is it Yak Gotti? Because I don't listen to them people, but nothing against them. They rappers and whatnot. I know they're well known and whatnot, but I think it's Yak or Yacht Gotti. Anyway, regardless how it's pronounced, his mother got arrested after illegally sneaking tobacco and cigarette wrappers or whatever in court. I was like, you gotta be shitting me. Your mama up in the courthouse bringing you some cigarette, well, not cigarettes, because at least I don't think it was cigarettes. I think it was the just the tobacco, just so they can roll their own cigarettes. You know what I mean? And she brought it to court and tried to hand it off. I don't know if she was able to hand it off or if she did hand it off. Hold on, let me read y'all this shit. And y'all probably already read it because, again, a lot of y'all is following this trial with Young Thug and them. Young Thugger. Okay, so hold on, let me read this to y'all. Okay, y'all. Okay. I don't know what's wrong with my microphone. I don't know what my mic is tripping. Hey, Vibrant, what's up? How you doing, love? Oh yeah, yeah. We gotta talk about Tracy and Rob, but I'm gonna talk about them after I tell y'all this story. But hey, what's up, broski?
What's going on?
How you doing? I was just about to tell them about the story with the young thug Ziggle, thug Dizzle. That's what I'm gonna say, thug Dizzle. You
That
know that
is.
whole Rico thing that's going on with them?
What about it?
How they keep having to halt the damn jewelry selection and everything because different members of the YSL thug group or whatever they are, gang group, they keep having people like their family members and friends bring in contraband and sneak it to them.
Yeah, it's dumbass. Well, see, what the problem is was that he actually had a little small window of opportunity when they dismissed all them charges from running up in his home, or well, basically a lot of the charges that he had from previous. They were trying to use previous charges against him for like traffic stops, weed charges, all that shit when they ran up in his house the first time. Well, they dropped majority of that, and he was good because the judge was on his side. And then even the judge, even after the judge had was reading some of the lyrics and all that, he still had a little leeway before his partner to do that dumbass shit. And you know that the niggas is watching the black deputies and bailiffs is gonna be watching you more than anybody else. And for your dude to do that and to be that dumb to do that and knowing that the world is watching, he screwed himself. Now, as far as people got to understand, there's a difference between state and federal. Now, no doubt, both any level of RICO can end your existence as far as being a free man. The state is one thing. The feds is a whole nother ball game. Feds hit you with a RICO, they hit you with that Janet Reno. That's what we called it back in the day. See, a lot of folks don't understand that's who started that shit. But if they hit you with that Janet Reno, oh, you done. It ain't no trials and no. You might y'all dragging it out. You might well go ahead and just give me my just go ahead and give me my number. Go ahead and send me off wherever the hell camp you gonna send me to. Because there ain't no need me sitting around dragging this out. I got my family dragging all out. Because with federal, that's a 97% conviction rate. It's just like chemotherapy treatment. Over 90-something% of people don't make it. So I mean, for him to do that, I don't know. I don't really like calling my people slow or retarded or dumb but that dumbass shit they did, and they know that you a pillhead. They know you got issues, and you turn right around. If he was smart enough, he would have played that shit off and be like, man, I'd have dropped and be like, what? Hell no, bro. Like, really? I'd have just played that off and be like, because then they would have been like, you sure you didn't know? No, I didn't know nothing. I didn't know this fucking fool was going to bring me no fucking damn pills. But no, they sit there and got you on camera and saw this shit. Boy walking up to you shook his hand, and then you literally admit, yeah, he gave me something. Come on, man. Y'all, I don't know what to do with this generation. I mean, I don't know. I can't just blame it and say, well, that's their generation. No, because that's like me blaming my nephews in them generation. Because I do have nephews and nieces that are in. I do actually have one nephew that is actually one nephew that is actually two nephews. Yeah, one is actually he came in at the end. I think he made it in 79. I think my nephew made it in 79 because after 1980. That was the next generation because baby boomers before us, 65 up to 80 was Generation X, which is us. Then my nephews and them is Millennium. And then after Millennium, after 2000, I think it's 2002 or 1, then I think it's Gen Z. So,
right.
Here's the thing. They for them to do that, and I know that they can't tell me that a lot of things. It ain't just the music, but I can tell that a lot of movies, a lot of things, these fictitious type of things and programs has influenced. Hell, some of this shit even influenced my generation. A lot of it. But I've never seen, hell, El Chapo ain't even doing shit like that, even though he couldn't. I mean, come on, man. I mean, there's kingpins that couldn't do anything like that. You know, that it's like, come on, man. You literally got the world watching you. You got the state of Georgia want your ass. They using one of our people to literally crucify your goofy ass. She getting threats. She ain't backing down. Then you also got people too that's playing both sides. Like, well, if he's saying now that ain't none of my people in my crew, but yet and still it all keeps pointing back to you. If he would have just sat his ass down, shut the fuck up, didn't say nothing, deal with what he had to deal with, he could be getting ready to get released. But no, what he just got caught up with, he might well kiss his ass goodbye. He's done. They're gonna hang him. They're gonna hang him just off of that.
Mm-hmm.
You brought drug paraphernalia in the fucking courtroom.
I'm just tripping because not only it's like 3 people so far. Like one of them was Yacht's mother, and they looking for his baby mama too. And then somebody else did it as well. Like Thursday, Wednesday, like 3 different occasions.
They doing too much.
And they bringing in, they sticking it up their stuff, and then they got to go to the hospital to get it.
That's because they've been watching too.
Y'all on RICO charges, and y'all having people, your family members, your loved ones, risk their lives to bring in contraband.
Well, that's why they were doing the video trial for him, because then with that they wouldn't have to worry about that, and they probably most likely gonna go back to that where his ass is sitting up in that damn cell and gotta be, you know, getting tried. And it's like basically when they brought him in the courtroom, it was kind of like, okay, we might have to let this guy go. I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to keep him, you know, we're gonna have to sting him in his pockets. We're gonna have to keep him on very strict. I'm talking about he can't even drink a glass of water without it being tested. But he fucked that up. Apparently he don't want to be free. Because
go ahead. Sorry.
So no, you good, because I'm about to say, so there's no way on this planet, if I'm knowing I'm facing damn near up to life or just even 10 years, 20 years, come on, dude, this is the wrong time to be going to prison. In life. I mean, no time is a good time to go to prison, but this is the wrong time when there's the greatest exchange, transfer of wealth, ownership ever known in human history. Has been going on since at least what? The mid to late 2000s. And when Bitcoin came on the scene in 2008, that was the elephant that was in the room. So here it is. We are what? About 12, 13 years into the game of this transfer. And now you are facing the rest of your life to go to prison. Like you came up in the hood, you came up broke a little bit. You got rich, and instead of you doing the nigga shit before you got rich,
right?
You wait to get rich to start doing nigga shit that a nigga would do coming up in the streets.
Like ain't y'all learn from the Ice Cube days? Once you get rich and famous, you leave all that hustling and all that shit. Come on now. Y'all doing shit backwards. Y'all doing it backwards.
That's like Fetty. I didn't understand the shit with Fetty. Now that is a stupid situation. See, Fetty got hooked on with the feds. So Fetty gonna do that time. Whatever time that they gave Fetty, if they gave him 13, 15 years, he's gonna do almost every last bit. So because why? Instead of him just being cool and cordial, he took the money that he was making. These niggas they done ran a motherfucking drug ring from Cali to Vegas to back to Jersey. Now, why would you do that?
Child.
Everybody want to be BMF. Everybody want to be Big Meat so bad. And to be honest with you, Meat said it in one of his main interviews. He said there will never in this lifetime. He said we are the last. There will never, ever, ever be nothing like this will ever happen again where it's a bunch of niggas from every major city in this country, every state, and we all got money. He said it'll never happen again. And guess what? It ain't happening because why?
At least not on that realm, not in the streets.
No, it's just period. Just I'm talking about something like no, I ain't gonna say no businesses and nothing like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, of course, there's celebrities, there's all doing businesses together, but we talking about on their type of level.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Well, see, Mitchell had more money than these entertainers. That was
that's the black mafia. That's like, I mean, okay, now it may still be like other organizations out here like that, but not us. Not us, because we don't know how to get shit done properly. Like,
no, what it is that we don't understand. We too busy worrying about if his girl gonna come run up on me and hop on my shit, or you too busy, or you got a bunch of millionaire Negroes, a bunch of niggas up in there that's in the room is probably about worth all together. We ain't even talking about Meech, but we just talking about his cronies. We talking about probably about niggas up in there worth about $50 million,
right?
Just normal niggas. And y'all all up here fighting, y'all all over here pissed off because this girl that y'all just met, or when y'all used to work with her at the call center way back in the day, y'all done got rich. One of the homies done banged her out. The other one, he hollering at her, and then the nigga that got his eye on her. So you got all three of these cats that's pissed off, and somebody that's what they would call somebody that's a minimum wage. I don't knock nobody for what they make. I'm just saying, compared to a multimillionaire, they're wage slave. Basically, she went from riding the bus to basically riding a passenger seat in a Bentley or a Rolls or a Range or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. So y'all can literally take some of the money y'all got and build you a woman if that's the case. I'm just just being hypothetical. But you can be a Frankenstein and build you one of the baddest whatever the hell you want. But y'all over here fighting over somebody that Lil Ray Pookie, Lil John and Edgar and Lil Julio and Raimundo's and Lil Charlie and all them that ran through and then Ben ran through and continue to run through. So you got a bunch of rich cats fighting over small time shit. And just like people don't understand, BMF kind of went the same way as I don't know if you remember, they used to be called the Round Table back in the Nicky Barnes in them days. That's where you had Frank Lucas. Huh? She didn't let you take her out. Nah. What she do? She at the door. Wow. But yeah, that's what happened was they did. Here's what we did. Here's what we screwed up at, sis.
Oh, hold on, bro, real quick. Let me just say hi. Hey, Tony Dimples. Just address some of the people that's speaking to us. Hey, Tony Dimples. Thanks for joining us tonight. Make sure you like and share the video. And Hatch said, what's this about? This is just a Friday Night Live, free for all, open panel, open discussion. We just discussing all kind of topics from the hood to the White House and including YouTube B sector. So that's what Friday nights are about on the hood table. But yes, go ahead, bro.
Oh, my bad, sis. I was just, but yeah, that's unfortunately is the name of the game. I mean, what's going on is because it's like what the hell, man? Like, why? When Guy Fisher, when those guys, those were the original kingpins of the drug game back in the 60s and 70s. Nicky Barnes, Frank Lucas, Guy Fisher.
Don't forget Bumpy.
But Bumpy was the predecessor before all of them. Bumpy came up with the Lucchese and the Lucchino crime family and all that.
Right.
From the Al Capone days.
Yeah.
But we're talking about Guy Fisher and all those guys. They were all proteges. Nicky Barnes, so even though he was the world's biggest snitch, they had a MO, and their MO was no matter what we do, the number one rule to that round table is that you do not covet or sleep with the next man's wife or girl. Off limits. Well, somebody got the dipping in the pot. And I think it was Guy Fisher. I think what it was, and Guy was Nikki Barnes' right-hand man at the time. I believe he got the poking on Mrs. Barnes a little bit too much. And Nikki didn't like that. So that's how Guy Fisher and them went down. Because Nikki said, what did Nino say in New Jack City? If I go down, it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers going down.
A whole bunch of y'all going down. We all going down this motherfucker.
Exactly. And that's exactly what happened when that man found out that his boy, his right-hand man, was poking his wife. Now that was the number one rule. We gonna everybody got their own territory. You run East New York, or you run Lower Manhattan, or you run Brooklyn, or you run this, or you run that, or you from Philly, or you running this from Jersey. You doing all this, but still, regardless of how much money we make, man, don't touch my wife. Even if I gotta go to prison, dog, don't do that. But what did he do? He waited till the man got locked up, Mr. Untouchable, and he went to work on that woman's ass.
Oh,
tore her ass out the frame.
Oh Lord, like
hey,
Rob doing the Tracy.
Worse than that. Anytime that you bring down a multi-million, and I'm talking about tens to hundreds of millions of dollar empire between you and other dealers, anytime that you break that shit down because you pissed off, yeah, that's a mean stroking right there. That means when he got out of prison, she was a little bit hollow. She was a little bit too hollow for him. Like, okay, somebody else was packing more than me.
No, I'm still cracking up because Tracy said, it didn't fit, y'all. It didn't fit. And you know what? I was watching her video again today, and when y'all was talking about the gum, I was like, hold up, because I was watching it on fast. You know how you can speed up a YouTube video? So I was trying to speed through it. And so I slowed it all the way down. And I saw what y'all was talking about. Tracy be tearing that gum up. All you hear is smack, smack, smack. Like, I was like, "Oh, Tracy, spit the gum out, honey. Spit the gum out."
Yeah, and I couldn't do it. That's why I had to fast forward to all the good parts, because all that, ooh, child.
Ooh, and that I know that's irritating because I
got let me tell you something.
I got friends who pop gum really loud.
Don't do it around my. I'm telling you right now, do not do that around my wife.
I can't stand it. That's like a
especially my girl. She will slap the shit out of their ass. They come around here smacking with that doggone gum.
That's a pet peeve. All that smacking and popping and pop.
Yeah, I'm on boy.
Bro, like, why the hell do they? Okay, so let me tell you, because I told a story on here before, but I don't know if you heard it. But one time I was dating one of these thugs around here. You know, I like the thugs. But I was dating. This is years ago though, and this was even before I had children. Matter of fact. And I get there, and okay, there was this girl who was dating somebody, right? And you know how it is. Well, and not like you've been in a pen or anything, but you know how sometimes it'd be a dude in jail. He got a girl, then the other dude be like, "Hey man, ask your girl that she got a but something like that." And it turns out that the guy who was looking for like somebody to talk to, kick it with, whatever, I actually knew his family, like in real life. So my homegirl was like, "Yeah, I got this homeboy," and I was like, "Okay, you know what he all about?" So we talk on the phone. Come time to me to go visit him down at sea. I have so many stories I don't even talk about on here. But that's why I don't date jailbirds. I stopped doing that a long time ago because they be needy. They too needy. But I went down there to visit him. It was like my one and only time. One and only. And when I got there, the girlfriend of the dude, his homeboy, he was like, "Hey, psst, psst, psst. I need you to throw this over there for your man." And I'm like, "Throw what? What the fuck is you talking about?" And then she showed it to me under the thing, and it was not no tobacco. It was more wacky than tobacco. Okay. I'm like, "Is you shitting me?" I'm looking around, the guards, they got cameras everywhere. And that's when, bro, that was back in the day when you could like reach over the glass. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? That was when you could still reach over the glass and you could
they cut that out in the mid late 90s, early 2000s.
Right. So that tells you how long ago that was, right? I said, bitch, you got me out your mind. I ain't doing that shit. She was like, come on now, I just did it for my man. And I'm like, you did? She said, yeah, you didn't even see me. I'm looking around at the cameras, I'm looking at the guards. They just look like they zoned in on me. I don't know why, but you know how you be paranoid? I'm like, no, I can't do that. And then she got frustrated. She said, fuck it, I'll do it. And so she looked around for a quick second and she threw it over to my dude. And I was like, well, shit, that's your ass if you get caught up in this shit, because I'd be motherfucking goddamn. I'm not going to jail for nobody. And it was like some shit that they could sell off in there and stuff. I was like, I'd be damn. I couldn't wait to get out that motherfucker. I was like, y'all ain't about to use me for bringing in no contrabands and all that kind of shit. Shit, I wish. I'm not nobody's mule. Okay,
basically
nobody's mule. And that was the last time. And then when he got out, he was still like, hey girl, what's up? Nah, fuck you, nigga. Shit, you trying to get me? And nope, I ain't going to jail for nobody. So for this nigga, Yak is how you say his name, bro? Is it Yak Gotti or Yak?
Who?
The dude who's on trial with Young Thug.
Oh Yak whatever or what? That's because they all took plea deals.
But see, I don't understand. Like, okay, your mama. Would you ever now we from the church and we also from the streets. But regardless how much time we spent in the streets or how much time we spent on the pew, would you ever ask your mama? I know you wouldn't. I would never ask my mama to bring some contrabands. His mama, they said his mama is like 52. And now she's down there locked up.
Well, that's how it goes.
Like, are you kidding me? I don't love you that much, son.
Ain't that much love on it. It ain't that much period. Here's the thing. Because they know that it's like this. Jail is just like the streets, but only it's restricted. You got rules, you got regulations, you got laws, you got all that. It's just you got patrols, you got snitches, you got tattletales, you got prostitutes, you got gang members, you got businessmen, you got all kind of motherfuckers. And the difference is up in there, the warden and the COs run that shit. Even though they know the inmates can take over it, if the inmates they already know they outnumber 10-1.
Right.
But it's a hierarchy, and basically, those that are doing hard time is really the ones that are pretty much connected with the warden and the head sheriff or the head deputy, because they know the rules. Like, okay, they can keep everything in order and in line. But then you also got those that are knuckleheads that there ain't no reforming. And sometimes they'll use them just to handle something. Like, for instance, say somebody come up in there that was a habitual child sex molester or something. They gonna let Big Bubba and Big Ray out. Normally them Negroes is on 23-hour lockdown. They just that savage. Like, you can't, like, they gotta eat by themselves. Like when they go out for wreck, they gotta go out in the wreck yard by themselves because they can't be around nobody, because most likely they're gonna attack them. So the only time you see them big motherfuckers out is when it's by, you already know, like, oh, okay. Or you see Big Ray and them come around the corner and be like, man, I ain't seen him about 8 months, man. Where the hell he been, man? They had him in the hole. What the fuck is he doing out here? You see that cat over here that just came up in here, man, that cat that over there in that PC? Oh, they didn't let Big Ray and him over there in the PC? Yeah, man. Oh, man, he about to tear their ass out the frame. And guess what? Before you know it, you done heard about the habitual child sex molester. He ain't molesting nobody no more because he got not one, but he got 2 assholes. And then his mouth done been stretched out.
I was watching, child. I was watching, I had mentioned Bumpy earlier, but I have been watching Harlem.
You talking about Godfather Harlem?
Yes, and that dude, Big.
Oh, you talking about Big Dick Buster?
What?
Yeah, you talking about
Hold
Big
up,
Buster.
bro. No, hold up. Okay. Episode 1. When they bought that black dude in there, and they, of course, they can't show it, but you can hear it.
Yeah, that's Big
Why I
Buster.
feel like his guts was being ripped apart.
Yeah, that was Big Buster.
Oh, for real, sus. I have to rewind it like 10 times because I said I know my ears is playing tricks on me. I said it sounded like the dude was being stabbed all up his.
Yeah, he was getting stabbed.
No, but it sounded like
he was getting stabbed.
He was. It's man. Okay. Remember the guy who had sex with the horse?
Right.
And the horse penetrated his basically his stomach got burst open.
Yep.
That's what it sounds like.
That's too bad. Well,
that's
what
it sounds like.
BDB
like,
went up there.
Oh my God. And I mean, I know, I said, how big is big?
Oh yeah, he got the talking.
It had to be like 20 inches and 5 inches right.
It ain't got nothing to do
with it. Sounded like it sounded like he took a broom and just.
No, he didn't take no broom. You see, they got the information out of him that they want to do.
And they probably still killed his ass. But I
was. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he split his ass off. He got
fucked real good.
As the OG
homie. The other dude, remember in episode 3 when the daughter got,
That's what they call Buster for.
Big Buster boy.
Buster like anytime you see a big black.
That dude is humongous.
6'6", 6'7" nigga, bald head with some pretty hazel.
70 pounds. Oh.
With some big pretty hazel eyes, and he's smirking at you, and he ain't looking at the woman. Yeah, it's a wrap.
And I guess it don't even have to be about the size because when you talking about 270 pounds of muscle, ramming up.
Yeah, he like men's. As what the OG said, and remember the one old prison story they used to have an OG from Alabama. Used to have the glasses.
Yeah.
He like booty.
Yep.
Come on, he said he like booty.
He said
he said if he wants some booty, he said he was gonna get that booty.
Man,
he said, you know what? He said it's like this. He said if I walk up to you and say I like you, I like you. He said,
I really like you.
Yeah, I really like you. He said, but you gonna give me that booty. He said, when I want some booty.
I like it, but I like it.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna give me some booty. And I'm like, man, this nigga is wild. Man, they had let him out and he had to end up doing some other shit. I think he back up in there.
But see, the thing about it is the mafia, like these little old raggedy thugs out here, they think they thugs, they think they doing shit. Like y'all ain't got shit on the mafia. Like they would cut your arms off, cut your hands off, cut your toes off one by one, cut your ear off one by one, and cut your eyeball out one, and you still be alive. And then they coming for your kids. Then they coming for your dog and your grandma. Like these fools nowadays be thinking they be doing shit. Y'all ain't doing shit.
Certain mafias do certain. Even back then, everybody's mafia had a different way of doing it. Like for instance.
Oh yeah, I know they had different ways.
The Italians, they were known for the cutting your throat, or drive-bys and shit like that. But then you got certain other, like the Jamaican posse, all that, they put the hoochie on you, throw the bones on you. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Algerians, them Ukrainians, they own salvage yards. So they like to be, they'll put you in one of them car crushing machines and shit like that.
Yeah, different gangs and different mafias back then, they had their different ways of punishment. But these people now, they just go around, they just shooting up, I don't know. It's just weak sauce. It's just weak sauce to me. And it's like, when we was growing up and stuff, everybody wanted to be in the gang. Hell, I was associated and affiliated with them as well. But it's like, I realized like we say to people now, still, you don't own this block. Most of them people out here in the streets talking about they in the gangs and they trying to run a block. They don't even own the damn shoes. They can barely own the shoes they got on their feet. And then they talking about they own a whole, this they block, they running they block. Like, it's people over here with mortgages, old people who've been here for years, and y'all talking about y'all block shit. But as far as this young, not
He's a clown.
young thug, but Yak
He's a clown.
Gotti.
I knew that he fucked up. I knew his head was all the way. Now, mind you, here's a man that just got out of prison of doing over 2+ decades for some bullshit. Wallow went in when he was like, I think, mid to like maybe 16 to 18. And he got out when he was about maybe 38. Now, Wallow and what's that boy name? The other rapper dude. Oh my God, man, from Philly. Oh, what is that boy name? Because he's funny as hell. But Wallow and Gilly the Kid, they done signed over. They stuck with it. I think they started their podcast back in like 2012 or something like that. But they stuck with it. And they ended up getting $100 million contract off of Barstool or whatever. They're kind of like one of the world's biggest companies that promotes, YouTubers and podcasts or whatever. So, like the man was telling him then, he said, little do you understand that you got niggas that's standing around us right now in this room that want to see you fall. The young thug wasn't even listening. He said, man, y'all got to be careful, man. He said, because I don't care what you're doing. He said, man, that Rico, they coming. Less than about a month, a couple of months after that, what happened? Young Thug got his ass caught the fuck up. After this man specifically told him, this is somebody that's just did 20 fresh over some bullshit, damn near 25. And for somebody to come out of the prison and tell you that, and they know all about your shit, about Joe K, all that tells you something. You should listen. But no, they don't want to listen. Then you got this idiot 21 Savage. Because, I guess it's an app out here called Clubhouse. Where it's like a public app. Motherfucker just be talking. Well, he on there just talking. Man, my dudes, they got bodies. I got cats up in Chicago. I got cats all over everywhere. Man, nigga, we'll kill you. Or you'll be a dead motherfucker. Or I ain't got this kind of money for nothing. We'll kill your ass too. You know how many steppers I got in each state and each city and blah, 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 blah. I mean, literally talking on some shit that he thought was goddamn me encrypted. He's another one that's about there. And his ass is from London. And he was over here illegally for the first 5. He was supposed to come up here on the visitation pass, and that nigga ended up staying over here for about 5 or 10 years. Didn't even tell. And 21 Savage then got extra rich off of that mumble rap. Like real talk. So yeah, all them, they all run in the same group. In the same, they did it's
I can't stand that mumble rap shit. That's why I like my old school rappers.
I mean, it's to each his own. I can't knock somebody that's if that's what is hot and hype at that moment. Okay, I think it's then ran its course. So now I don't know what is what now. I just know what I like and I listen to. Of course, my daughters, they be funny because anytime they want to hear some music, they like, no, we know you with the gangster shit. I'm like, everybody that's what that's because if you see me or heard me, you wouldn't think that I can jump you will see me in my Chucks and Dickies and got my hair, braided down or something, flagged up or something. You wouldn't think looking at me, I can go jump right up in there next to a cat in a 6-piece suit with a Dobbs hat on and some Stacey Adams smelling like $1 million on a Hammond B3. You wouldn't think I can go sit right over and tell him scoot on over, partner, and get on over there and play that nigga's ass up under the table. People, it's the stereotype shit. But they took the stereotype, they started to live out, instead of art imitate life, they started to let life imitate art. It's just certain things that you just don't do in life. And killing without no reason is one of them. Call yourself a stepper? No, that ain't. The only steppers I know, I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is just me personally. Most of the steppers that I know, there is some that's still walking around, but most ain't free. But majority is dead. I can speak from my town and the city, all the way down here to the town, to the Brazos County, Bryan College Station. And I can guarantee you, most of the steppers that I know, they taking dirt naps, or they got 2-3 life sentences, or they real quiet. Extremely quiet.
I don't know what the outcome is going to be for these young fellows.
He's done. They took a plea deal, sis. They folded on him. They folded.
I'm just like tripping because, like we was talking about earlier, before you got on here, there has been 3 incidences this week where defendants were found with contraband in court.
Jim Jones and them didn't even fold. You remember when Jim Jones and the 9 Trey Gangsters and all that shit went, and when what's that boy 6ix9ine Tekashi got to talking and took all them. If y'all notice, y'all forgot about that. Jim Jones didn't nobody take no plea deal. Nobody.
Yep. Well, these guys, basically, they were saying this week that the reason for the delay is we have yet another incident of alleged contraband being introduced to our space, and as a result of that and the subsequent investigation, one of our inmates unfortunately had again to go to Grady Hospital. So in the interest of the propriety, we're going to go ahead and recess for the day because Ms. Cullen's client cannot be present. And they said in an earlier incident, the judge said at a security checkpoint, some particular individuals attempted to bring clothes for one of the clients. So they bring in clothes to court, they bring in contraband to court, and they said, like, you don't bring shit like that to court. When they in jail, even if it's clothes, you have to take that shit and get that shit checked in. Like, who does? Come on now. But anyway, they said on Tuesday, the judge revealed that Yacht Gotti, whose real name is Diamante Kendrick, was found with tobacco in his clothes. So they brought clothes with tobacco in it. Gotti's mother was arrested on Wednesday, and they said the contraband was intercepted before Gotti received it. So they bringing clothes to the courthouse like they don't know that they gonna check the clothes. That is crazy. They said Gotti's attorney, Doug Weinstein, told deputies he received a bag containing clothes on behalf of his client from his mother. The attorney added that he received a text message from Gotti's baby mama who said there was a sealed envelope inside the bag.
I have mother blocked here.
The bag was given to Fulton County deputies who found tobacco wrapping paper and tobacco products. Gotti's mother was slapped with 1 count of criminal attempts to commit a misdemeanor on Wednesday, and she was released on $1,500 bond. The woman has denied knowledge. Okay, so you bring in your son some clothes and you denied that you knew it was contraband in there. And then they said an arrest warrant is issued for Gotti's baby mother, who will be charged with criminal attempts with intent to commit a specific crime. So yeah, they ain't even like in the pen serving the time. They already added more shit onto their shit. But child, it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, I already know, sis. It's you know what? Anybody, you know what? They ought to be here's a fool and his money shall soon depart. Ain't that what the scriptures tell you?
What you say?
Ain't that what the scriptures say?
What they say?
A fool and his money shall soon depart.
Oh yeah, that's what they say. Yep.
Oh, that's what the words say. Ain't that what they said the words say?
They said that's what the words say.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you the truth. I'm telling you what God loves. A fool and his money shall soon depart. And guess what?
Where's Miss Senslow when I need her?
Most of these folk actually are fools with their money. That's why they get apart from it. They lose it. I mean, I don't hate, like I said, I can care less. I mean, if the sun gonna shine on everybody, everybody's gonna get their shine on your level. You know, I've also learned is that, you know, you don't be envious, you don't be jealous of your oppressors. You don't be envious of them. Don't worry about them. They're gonna die off. You just keep doing what you gotta do and stay focused. You're gonna get your chance, but you gotta understand signs. You gotta understand that this is not nothing easy. This is not nothing well to maintain. Everybody can be rich, but what are you gonna do to maintain to stay rich? That's where we lose at. I bet you, I can guarantee you, and this is no lie, sis, and I'm not no psychic. I don't believe in all that shit, but I just from proven facts and studies, man, you can give most. I can't speak for every other nationality. I'm just talking about my people. But you can take every last single household of the 14% of our people that's what they claim is over in this country, and make them worth giving them $1 million, just literally make them instant millionaires, $1,000,001. Because after they spend that $1, they're no longer millionaires. But I can guarantee you, if they're not, I ain't gonna say all, but most. And when I say most, I'm talking about at least probably about 90+% of us most likely will funnel that money right back to where it came from. We don't even know how to set up trust funds.
Yeah.
But now we got the nerves because some of us then found out how to do it. Some of us thinking, because you thinking because you make a little $20, $25 an hour. I ain't calling it little, I'm just saying, but you make it because you thinking you make it $20, $25 an hour. All of a sudden, you were struggling with your note and your bills, but now all of a sudden you done read a little bit and got a little inside knowledge on how to start a trust account. Now all of a sudden, you a financial guru. That don't make no sense, dude.
I sure ain't no financial guru. Shoot, I have a pretty nice job, but shit, I ain't like shit.
Because we all need to learn
payday to payday.
Financial literacy. I believe that every black family or so-called black family should it should be a mandate in our community that we should have some level of financial literacy / education. Right. And I mean, reason why when I say financial, because all that comes into play. All of it.
I think if they did that, but see, bro, I think if they did that early on in school like they used to, that maybe we might be better off. I mean, back in the day, it was way more entrepreneurs in the black community than it is now. Like, it was way more. Like, that's why I want to get that book and support that sister from our community.
Miss Allen.
Yeah, they said the guys of First Sky Omaha, who they supposed to jump on our channel because I'm supposed to interview them and talk to them, and I'm supposed to jump on their YouTube channel. But they're from Omaha too. But one of the hosts is his auntie, who wrote the book, and he says she has been scrapping for years, putting all kind of pieces together, articles. Like she has
history.
A plethora.
That's history, man. I believe I know that
history. Yes, and so she got. I mean, there's pictures from way back, and even on her Facebook page, like she posts stuff about North Omaha all the time about stuff that things happen in the back in the day. So I definitely want to bring her on here to interview her and support her book. Because a lot of these young Thundercats, today they don't know the real history of even where they from. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I ordered the book. I know Karma Diva said she ordered the book, and I'm ordering the book too. And I said hopefully Bro can order the book too, because I want us all to talk to this lady and interview her, and I think that'll be a great discussion.
Oh hell yeah, that would be some kick ass, man.
It's on Amazon.
Huh?
Is the book you get on Amazon?
Yep. I dropped the link in our chat, bro. Make sure you share the link with sis, because you can get it on Kindle. You get it on Kindle, or you can get the paperback, or the hardcover.
Did you say to get it? You said you can get it on Nintendo.
No, I said.
It did say
I said on the Kindle. I'm sorry, I said on the Kindle.
Yeah, it sounded like you said Nintendo. I'm about to say hell no.
We play Nintendo.
Hey, Nintendo now, don't get it twisted. Nintendo was my Xbox back in the day.
No, for years, we
I had
had
Nintendo.
every game console.
I was one of the first ones in the hood in North Omaha that had a doggone me Nintendo.
I'll tell you, my brothers, we used to have once my sons came along, you know, every few years they get a new game console. And for the longest, my sons would just throw the old ones in the closet. So for years we had everything, the N64, the Nintendo Genesis, I mean the Sega, like we had everything, all the different Xbox.
I had the original.
Yeah, Atari.
We had everything. And then finally I was just like, y'all, why are we holding on to all this stuff? And y'all not using it.
We had ColecoVision.
So I got rid of it.
I had ColecoVision.
Yeah, I grew up with game systems.
The television. I had actually. Yeah, we had the 2600.
Mario. I used to play Mario Brothers faithfully.
Man.
No, we had the Atari 26.
Me and my dad used to play Mario Brothers. My dad, because he knew how to get to the final level.
I
was saying that Princess over and over and over again.
Man, the minute I learned how to get to that level, my dad stopped playing. He was like, okay,
once you get to that level, it's like, but
that was so wrong. But he had figured that shit out like months. And used to irritate my soul because he knew how to get to that final level, and I can never do it.
It takes losing about 1,000,000 times before you get it. But I kept trying, and I kept trying. And the first time you save that damn princess, the feeling is like you just literally won the Powerball.
See, I grew up on like I said, Atari. We had the Atari 26.
Atari, we had all the Atari cartridges.
We had 52, the Atari 5200.
Yeah, 52 was the high. No, 52 was the highest, wasn't it? Because wasn't it the 26?
It was 40, the 27 or
2600,
and then 50 or the 5200. We had a 5200.
Then they came out with the Intellivision. That was the brown joystick.
And then we ended up having the original Sega. Genesis.
No, this was before Sega Genesis.
I'm talking about the Sega Genesis when it was in 2 parts.
Okay, like I said, Intellivision was after Atari, and then ColecoVision came with the big ass joystick with the knob and the big push buttons, like a phone.
Yeah,
that was the ColecoVision.
We had because my dad had.
Because
he was in wheelchair, so he had the steering wheel,
Dig Dug, Centipede. Galaga,
big ass controllers,
Cubert, Frogger,
Donkey Kong
Jr., the Pac-Man franchise, Miss Pac-Man, Baby Pac-Man.
I'll be killing it in Pac-Man. I miss Pac-Man.
Pac-Man. Shit. What else was going down? Oh, remember the one game. It was the jungle game, man. I can't remember that game.
Pitfall Harry?
Yeah, Pitfall Harry. Shit, man. Hell, I'll take y'all back to even Oregon Trail, goddamn it. Yeah, Oregon Trail was on the original Macintosh with the big ass
we had that exclusive.
The big ass floppy disk looked like a doggone little tablet. Yeah, Oregon Trail, where you had to follow the trail and answer the questions to get to the next levels and the moves in the trail. Yeah, that was Apple. That was back in the early 80s. Little kid, man. And then you got, what else did we have? Then Tron. They had that game. And then pole position.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had Spy Hunter, and that was the James Bond game. And then Duck Hunt, and then you had and then when my joint was Crazy Taxi. When that came out, I think that was on Sega, or was that a Sega game? Crazy
That kinda
Taxi.
like a paper
You can
boy.
you can pick up
Right.
people and just you be driving around crashing into shit, all kind of shit. You pick up coins and Crazy Taxi was that joint. That was one of the baddest doggone games I ever. And I don't know, it's just you as you get older, you be like, damn. Nowadays, these kids, they got Fortnite. They got games where they got the controllers where these idiots actually they hook themselves up like an IV. And every time they get hit, this shit draws blood from them.
No, we ain't doing all
They got all kind of games out right now, man. Like I'm talking about real serious shit.
Yeah.
that Oculus.
Like these kids, like I'm talking they got it even with the Oculus type. I mean, they got games where like literally it's it's literally where they be in tournaments where they hook themselves up like an IV. And just like if they are actually in that game and in the battle, yeah, that damn machine be pumping. It's like a play. Yeah, I'm like, what kind of shit is this? You know, that's just the way everything is going. And now I think it's Boston Research Robotics. They showed a video I just caught on my Instagram earlier. They just released about a handful of hours ago, where dude was making like he had forgot his tools, and he was up on this scaffold, and he was, like he was hammering and put him. He like, oh man, I forgot my tools. He pulled out his phone, went to an app. The doggone robot got up, went over there, got the doggone meat. Went over there and took a ladder, put it up against the thing, flipped this other little box, went back, got the tool bag, jumped on top of the damn thing, went, maneuvered himself up to the second level where he was at, and threw the bag at him, and then turned around and left and went the opposite way, pushed over this box, and then when the box went on the ground, it jumped on the box, and then it went back down on the ground and went back to bed like it wasn't shit. Man, folks ain't paying attention. That is the way things are going. They trying to get everybody to go to electric. It's going to be a long time before they get rid of gas fossil. But to me, electric is more controllable and limited until somebody come out with one of them lithium batteries that, instead of the 300, 400, 500 miles, I can go 1,000 miles before I even have to go for a charge. Or I ain't even got to worry about filling up. I can fill up maybe, I can get something go about 1,000 miles on one charge.
Yeah.
So if I need to get from Dallas to Omaha, I ain't got to stop nowhere to fuel up nothing. I can just literally get in my vehicle and just drive.
Right.
And literally get there. Matter of fact, they got a super thing, a rail line that they got going on down here. They've been fighting tooth and nail with these landowners, but I can kind of understand the landowners too, because a lot of that but at the end of the day, you still y'all gotta grow. But they're trying to put they want to put a rail line from, it's called a Golden Triangle. And basically it's going to run from Houston to Dallas, and from Dallas to San Antonio, and back to Houston. But it will make stops in Austin, Waco, on 35. But if you're coming from Houston, going straight to Dallas on 45, it's going to go that route. So what they're trying to do is, if a person say somebody live in Dallas but want a job in Houston, take them about, I think the commute they say with the super train might take about maybe
like 30 minutes.
No. It'd be about an hour. Because you got to think that's just we already an hour and a half from the H-Town. Then we're another about an hour and a half away from Waco. So that's about 3 hours from Houston to Waco on 6. So if you're going from Dallas to Houston on 45, that's going to be about 4+ hours. So you figure about an hour commute, hour and 15 minutes. Who wouldn't do that? It's just like a very comfortable train ride. So I live in Dallas, but I work in Houston.
Exactly.
So that means that within 20 minutes, I'm basically pulling up. No, actually, it's gonna be less than an hour because if I'm on a super speed rail line that's doing what about 200-300 plus miles an hour, go, come on, that's a bullet train.
Yeah.
I'm cutting down a commute that's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour because I'm going straight up. The only stop that I'm stopping in is basically going to be from between Dallas and between to get to Houston to Dallas. The only stop is going to be is Waco. But if I'm on 35 coming from San Antonio, the only stop is going to be outside of Austin, and that's it. And either Waco and then I'm in Dallas.
Okay.
So it'll be from San Antonio to Dallas will probably take about 30, 45 minutes.
Right. About 45
But
minutes.
straight from Houston to Dallas on the east side of 35, it'll take about 45 minutes to an hour. You got to think of how fast you got to go to cut down a 4-hour plus trip.
Yeah.
You talking about 250 plus. You on a speed train. You on a light rail. They can do it. It is gonna get done. And that's what people gotta understand about where technology is leading to. It ain't like back then. We are getting out of the industrial age. See, we are what you call at the end of the industrial age product. Our age won't survive long in the 21st century. If you're not paying attention, we already 23 fucking years in the 21st century already. I came in the middle to the end of the Generation X. We already past millennial. We already in Z. We ain't got too many more generations that we're going to be around for to be seeing. 100 years from now, these motherfuckers going to be floating around like
Jets.
Exactly. It ain't going to be 100 years from now. It may be about within 20.
Very true.
The Most High, we say the same, and we able to
If they're
live.
doing it somewhere, it's already being done.
Man, the law say the same. I'll be 68. Real talk. And I would love to see that. Shit. I can tell them a story or two. They're going to be like, dang, y'all had to do that, to do this, to do. What kind of ancient technology is that? Y'all had to use Walkmans, CDs, tape, portable cassette, VCRs, DVDs. Damn, portable heaters. Oh, man, I can just click this button right here, man. And, I get a Wakanda Forever suit on. And I can just float around.
Right.
Really? Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, man, you guys are still lighting fire? You're going to burn yourself up. We don't do that. We just take a little bit we take a drop of this essential oil, man, and whatever your pleasure, brother, is in that oil. Mm-hmm. Really? Mm-hmm. Well, you can stare in this app, man. If you want to be zoomed out like a crackhead, guess what? You're going to be, because it's an app that's going to, all kind of shit. You want to feel like that you own pills and ecstasy? Oh, yeah, man, we got something for that, too. That Total Recall shit.
Yeah.
But in reality, shit gonna be fucked up. What's up, sis?
I said, Lord have mercy.
But you gotta understand though, they've been telling us about what they've been telling us about what was going to be the inevitable anyway. They knew about military technology at least 45, 50 years ahead, minimum, on each advancement. So since the military been around, they've been ahead of us on researching and testing.
That's why stuff is so classified.
And the stuff that by the time it comes declassified, we thinking, oh man, we got that shit. Oh man, you ain't got the latest, man. Hell yeah, I do. I got some quinterabytes. What kind of shit is that? That ain't shit. Man, that's like 5 years old. What you mean quinterabytes? Man, I just got this shit, man, this shit. Nigga, I got some shit called Zettabyte. Huh? Zettabyte? What the fuck is a Zettabyte? It's a million quintetabytes, like what you talking about. Damn, for real? And so, you know what I'm saying? It's always something, we always changing up, man. We always advancing. We advancing every single damn day. My grandbabies, all them, man, they're gonna be. I look forward to them to being wise, cause they just had another. Can't wait to see her.
Oh, you just had another grandbaby?
Yep.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that's all great. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, eventually, once little mama says it's okay to at least put a picture, then
Yeah, I already know how that is. Shoot, I couldn't put up a pic of my grandbaby for like I think a week and a half, 2 weeks, something like that.
Yeah, it's just
be a minute.
it'd be out of respect.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not, I could, I'm a grandpa still though. It's not even about.
You know me, I'm a social media butterfly, so I'm like, can I do it today? Can I do it today? Can I do it today? And when they finally told me, I said, yay!
No, she'll be good. I mean, it's nothing. The thing is that as long as that, I just know that I know this. I know my grandkids ain't gonna work. That's what they're gonna be saying. Work. Well, yeah, we work. Yeah, we know how to work. Hell yeah, we know how to work. Papa and them, they taught us how to fish, hunt, clean, kick ass, fix some shit, build some shit, pay some shit, all that. But work, I ain't gotta do nothing not for no living. Our parents, our papa and grandma made sure we was good. Like we straight. Like they ain't got to get it out of the mud. They gonna get it out of the inheritance. Cause y'all gotta understand, a trust lasts for up to 300 years. Each one. So you do the math. If you want a 1,000-year legacy for your family, start a handful of trusts and watch what happens.
I know that's right. Well, there's a story that I want you to
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I don't know if you've seen it. Do you get to see a lot of news from down there from up here, or do you just hear about it through the
Well, no, I keep up because I get feed on certain levels. I don't, I try to, because I didn't, that's my home, man, birthplace. So I my stomach, my foot, let's just say my DNA has been exposed in that whole south and north side of that city. I don't care what hood you from. They know me and they know what it is.
Okay, I just wanted to, because I know sometimes people who live out of town, they have like certain things set up on their phone so they can receive like, different news stories, from here. But yeah, I wanted to show y'all this story because I was like, oh, it's a lot of outrage going on up here, bro, right now. And I didn't know if you heard about it. So let me show you this story.
You talking about the sentencing?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So let me play this real quick for the people who don't know what's going on. This is a local story, y'all. Y'all know we discuss everything from the hood to the White House and on beyond. But this is a local story that's happening here in our neck of the woods in Omaha, Nebraska. So let me hit mute and hit play.
Outrage tonight from an Omaha mother's family and friends. The driver who caused the crash that killed her gets 90 days in jail.
21-year-old Jonathan McDougal was going 90 miles an hour when he collided with Regina Bright's car. The mother of two died last March. It was near 42nd and Grover.
KATV News Watch 7's Cal Larson spoke with her family after today's sentencing. Cal?
Rob, Julie, Regina Bright's family, friends, and coworkers filled the courtroom today, hoping for a harsh punishment. They say the sentence was a slap on the wrist.
Regina Bright's family and friends visibly emotional after learning the driver who caused her death will serve 90 days in jail and 2 years probation.
He killed my daughter. That's just not enough.
The judge says 21-year-old Jonathan McDougal's actions were intentional and aggressive, based on emotions and anger, but this is a case of misdemeanor motor vehicle homicide.
The district attorney is doing what she can under the law, but the law needs to change.
Bright's friends and coworkers wore shirts in her memory. They can't believe the sentence either.
It's just not fair in any way, shape, or form. I don't care what way you cut it. Horrible tragedy, but completely preventable.
They wanted closure, but they say McDougal's punishment adds to their pain.
Today's been really hard because it feels like it's a second funeral for her. And so that's hard for all of us.
McDougal told the court he is sorry and is willing to help no matter the cost. Bright's friends say neither that or the sentence is good enough.
It's not going to do anything because it wasn't justice. She deserves way more.
In addition to his jail time and probation, McDougal will pay $1,000 in restitution. Bright's family and friends say they want to work on legislation to prevent others from going through what they did today. Back to you.
Wow.
Wow, that's all you get for murdering somebody, even if it was a vehicular motor vehicle homicide. What? That's all you get? Like $1,000 fine? What they say, 90 days in jail?
Wow.
They'll find him on a day 91.
2 years of probation?
They will find him on the day of 91.
How is his sentence so minimal?
And folks talk bad about Texas. I don't see
He
how.
would be found on day 91.
I'm just like, I
Hitless.
understand the outrage. I totally understand the outrage. Like,
Well,
what's
I
up
know
with
they
these
do.
laws? Like, you
Do
can
just
go
like they do
to
us.
jail for a million
Take the
years,
organs and put
weed,
us in wrestling
but you
matches,
go
shit
to
like
jail
that,
for
shit
90
like that.
days for killing somebody with a motor vehicle.
So we fell over.
That's wow.
Like how somebody gonna have them organs removed and stuff with newspaper and rolled up in a wrestling mat, and then they say that they fell over and possibly fell in the mat and got rolled up.
And did they even say was he drunk? Was he?
Says the point is whether he was drunk, sober, tall, shoulders, ugly, stupid.
I'm
There's
just
a life.
saying, why would it be so minimal? Like,
I ain't never heard of no shit like that.
I know.
Especially vehicular, but they said manslaughter. See, that's the thing. See, now if it was vehicular homicide, nah, it wouldn't have been no 90 days, my ass. Nah, he would have been in there for quite a while.
Yeah, they say he was charged with misdemeanor motor vehicle homicide for
Misdemeanor.
hitting and killing 35-year-old Regina Bright in March, but it got reduced all the way down.
That means that find out who his parents is. That'll tell you everything about it.
Oh Lord.
There ain't no average. I don't give a shit who the fuck you is, especially no cornball.
And then they said the judge told the courtroom McDougal's actions were intentional and aggressive based on emotions and anger.
The judge need to be hung too. I said it.
Oh my God.
I said it. He need to get the same way that you doggone Woods and you descendants of you doggone clear motherfuckers did our ancestor Willie Brown on 19th and Farnham. Guess what? He need the same damn treatment, same right along with them funky ass judges. I said it. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. Y'all ain't gonna do shit.
This is crazy.
That ain't crazy. So that boy, he deserves a dirt nap. Just like if that young lady is no longer around, then why should he be around? Yeah, man. But when he get older, he's like, yeah, man, it's gonna come out. Yeah, man, shit. It's nothing. Don't worry about it, dude. You know, shit. I fucking was into his situation. You see what happened to me, man? Chick end up, I end up accidentally, killing somebody, man. High speed rate, 90 miles an hour, dude. You know what the fuck? It can be beat.
Oh, hold on one second.
You good? It can be beat. That's his mentality. Like, they got this. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm privileged. Of course, there's a whole lot of folks, all colors is pissed off about that. Like, that's foul.
And see, the thing is, they were saying that now this happened, where 42nd and Grover is, right?
Yeah, look at that. Yeah.
They said it happened over there. They said Regina, the lady who was killed, she was trying to make a left turn when 21-year-old Jonathan McDougal slammed into her. And they said he was speeding and she died at the scene. And she was a mother of
90
two.
miles an hour.
She had a son and a daughter.
90 miles an hour. Why are you flying on 42nd Street at 90 miles an hour anyway?
Exactly.
You know what? The judge would get the judge. I ain't gonna even front for y'all, man. I don't even want. I wouldn't even want to use no guns. No, just a straight up. I'm talking about the Hattori Hanzo sword. And if you know what a Hanzo sword is, that's that Kill Bill sharp. That's the only sword that I need. I don't need nothing else. And I'll take it from there. I'll take it all the way back to the samurai days, all that good shit. Off with your shit. I'm talking about chop chop. Time to go.
You said chop chop.
Time to go. It's not even up for no discussion. It's all that. Oh, well, I ain't gonna do no more. I know you ain't gonna do no more. Because you're not right. You're not fair. You're not fit to be a judge. You're not fit to be someone that can. These people are just not fit to do. Hell, look, I ain't sorry. Most of them ain't even fit to be existent. I'm just gonna put it out there. From the womb to the tomb. Some of them should have been self-aborted. There must be a divine purpose. It has to be a divine purpose for my people. Not just my people, but people of disadvantage around the world. It has to be a divine purpose. Why the fuck we got to deal with people like that gets away with shit like that, and yet and still we the first ones to get let go and the last ones to be accepted. We got to live two different lives on a daily basis because we have to be who we are, but at the same time when we go out in public to make sure that we make it back home safe, they have to deal with these other blue line butt badge buddies who love to have orgies and shit on public taxpayers the dollar signs with their badges on with a heifer who got a forehead like Morty. They out here losing their careers, doing all kind of shit to be doing. I mean, these people was just doing so much shit, but the littlest thing that my people do, man, he ain't no good. Or she ain't shit. Or this ain't happening. Look at this shit.
I wonder if it was vice versa. Would that person,
man, please, they would have been trying to kill us all quicker than they kill us all now.
$1,000 fine.
Hell no, they would have been.
Crazy, $1,000. Like this lady had 2 kids.
That means that
$1,000 fine. I am just baffled. I don't even know what to think right now.
That means that her life, basically, they looked at her mama and basically looked at her as like, well, shit. What they say, like any other nationality, when they interracially mingle with us, it's like, oh, she's a race traitor.
Yeah.
We don't care. She's a half nigger, baby.
Sad.
That's just what they feel. That's just their nature, man.
That is so. I can't imagine my son. Somebody ran over my child with their car and killed him.
Then if that's the
you
case,
get 90 days in jail.
family.
Like 90 days in jail. Like you said, who is a family?
So
then what they family need to do?
Because
they need to sue his family civilly.
I would sue the.
What's the expression on my face if you say something like that?
Ancestors. I'm suing the ancestors and everybody. 90 days. 90 days.
Do you think I'm gonna sit up here and believe what you gonna allow?
90 days. He get to walk the streets after 90 days.
You think that would be? You think that dude would be walking the streets after 90 days if he did something, God forbid, to like Puff or Cam? You really honestly think that?
In other words, he gonna be put in somewhere very protected. He's only doing 90 days, so he's gonna be protected.
I don't give a shit. Everybody has an address, as the old homeless man told me down in San Antonio when I was homeless. He said, so don't never think that you can't catch nothing. Everybody has an address.
This is what makes me understand why other countries do what they do. You know what I mean?
You damn right.
I don't believe in a lot of stuff that a lot of other countries do, but when it comes to crime,
yeah, it's
when it
zero
comes to
tolerance,
messing with
man.
children, when it comes to murder, when it comes to like they don't play in certain countries. They
You
know when they
damn
go
right.
kill somebody, do 90 days in jail or 90 stint.
No. Well, down here in the TX, they tell you.
We are just too lenient. But see,
If
the
you,
shit is we're too lenient in the United States or the US of A or whatever. We're too lenient on it's certain things that we're too lenient on, and it's certain things that we're just too aggressive on.
we lenient on the
When
bullshit.
everybody was getting arrested for weed back in the day, and they would
We
get like
still getting arrested for that shit.
No. I'm just saying they used to get like 100,000 years for weed. Okay, but then you turn around and somebody who murders somebody would get like a slap on the damn wrist.
Well, it's still like that now, but down here, but if you just kill somebody just to be killed, no, they tell you down here, if you don't kill, because if you kill, the state of Texas will kill you, and they are damn dead serious.
And see, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, why are we so lenient here on certain crimes? Like, okay, it was a motor vehicle accident. The dude was speeding. He was speeding. He killed your child, and he gets 90 days in jail.
Because
like, what is that telling? That's not telling anybody shit. Like, okay, I can go out here, I can speed, I can kill somebody and their kids and their mama and everybody else, and I can be back at home in 90 days. Like,
with $1,000 fine.
With $1,000 fine. Who can't raise $1,000 fine?
I got that in my ashtray box at the house. That's my weed money.
Even the brokest motherfuckers can get their homies to sell some food stamps to get up to $1,000 fine.
That's his weed money.
Man.
That's what that is. That man weed money. And then see the crazy part about it, I can guarantee you, he's still a youngin', he's still wet behind the ears. He done been locked up. I guarantee you, he gonna fuck around, and he look like he one of them ones that'll write a memoir or a book about it and even get money off of it just to antagonize the whole situation. That's why I say day 91, that's when y'all will find him. He'll be dissected. I don't know what part y'all would find, but nevertheless, you're gonna find a part. I said it, and I'm damn dead serious, because there's no damn way in the world that you look, man.
There is no way.
If I went outside with this, right? I ain't advertise no labels, but if I went outside with this and just stood outside, I could possibly get arrested for having an open container, and it's closed. Ain't even shit in it. But then again, if I feel the need to get in the car and go down 90 miles an hour down the street and tear somebody's ass up.
Right.
And the judge and them say, well, shit, he was a little frustrated. He was pissed off. $1,000. Hey, Mr. Carter, you're going to have to do about 3 months there, buddy. If it's like that, I'm hurting. The same day that I even just for me, because something don't sound right for me, and that's just out of respect. I'm within that by day 90 when I'm getting the day that I'm getting out will be already the day. It ain't talking about moving. The moving truck and every damn thing would already be packed up. So the day that I'm already out, I'm already on my way to the next destination, because I don't trust that at all. Because somebody gonna be looking for me. They're gonna be looking for me because they're gonna want revenge. Like, hold up, you got away with killing my family, even though you didn't do it, like on no regular street shit, like pistol weapon. But the fact that you killed them on the head on, they left 2 kids, and you only got $1,000 fine and 90 days in jail. Nah, bro, I got to get you. You got to go. So guess what? You damn right, I got to go. I'm getting the hell away from around these ways, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna make it harder for you to get to me. But why would I want to live like that the rest of my life? having a feeling that I know that somebody, even though the time, the punishment don't match the crime. I'm sorry, it just don't. They know that. You seen the video that you showed earlier about with just like with the punk ass police when they was hitting the sister all up in her motherfucking grill.
Mm-hmm. And that was a whole mess.
And they on paid administrators. Oh, so you can get, man, like I said, if you are a cop and you got to put your hands on a detained woman at that, or any man, you are a punk. Mm-hmm. You are a pussy, and you are 100% 3 times a bitch. I said it. Do I got to repeat it? I'll say it again. Y'all ain't shit.
He said what he said.
Y'all foul as hell. You're not above the law. And guess what? As I said earlier this morning when we was on here earlier, everybody got to meet Osriel before they got to go meet the great man himself. Don't make your shit untimely. Don't think that because you're dressed up in a clown suit that you are just, I'm this and I'm a human. No, you're not a fucking human being. When you put that badge on, you are the law. No, you're not. You don't even understand what the shit that you're enforcing. Most. So for any of y'all to think to condone that shit like, oh, well, she shouldn't have. What you mean she shouldn't have? If somebody is detained, I don't give a shit if they are Olive Oil, Snoop Dogg skinny, or they Big Bubba 350, 400, 6'7", and greasy. I don't give a shit. If they are detained, why do you bitch ass niggas feel the need to always want to? They had a taser in the woman's face, had her detained, and then this pussy ass motherfucker want to hit her and then gonna turn around and look at the dude when he asks, what you punch her for? He can't even say nothing. Really? Like, I know you a pussy. If you got to hit a female that did not attack you, didn't spit on you, didn't do nothing because you want her to submit, oh, I would love to find your wife or your girl. I'll hit that bitch in her face with a motherfucking empty bottle. And then spit on her.
Oh, Lord.
I sure would. You know why? Because if you disrespected this, if you disrespected this woman like that, I don't even know that lady, but that because I know a cry for help and I know a cry of pain. Like, dude, I can't be like, what? Like, why did you do that to me? Like, I didn't deserve that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, she didn't deserve that. Like at all, like, come on, man. No, I don't care if it was nobody just like the young brother in LA who was a teacher, lost his life. All for what? This woman, look, y'all, for failure to identify yourself, but you bitch ass motherfuckers are scared to put their names out here. What y'all scared of? You scared a bullet gonna fly in the house? Or you scared somebody gonna catch their ass slipping going to church one day or going to get a latte from Starbucks, trying to be cute and get their noodles splattered? Is that what y'all worried about? Because it's coming. Y'all just don't know when, but it's coming because most people in public are sick of the bullshit. Because now innocent people are starting, just like the funky ass trooper up in the same area.
Mm-hmm.
Killed over 4 people since 2007. They just now getting this dude and asking, do you think that he should be huh?
Uh-huh.
This dude literally been unloading on people. And y'all still asking, do you think that he should be stripped of his badge? They thinking that this shit is a joke. But guess what? Death come in 3s. And karma don't forget shit.
Showed out.
Look what's going on with the car dealers. CarMax is telling y'all already. But they trying to hold on to that model. I'm going to keep the prices high and stagnant and see if we're gonna ride it out. Y'all gonna go bankrupt before that happens. Because I'll be damned if I buy a car 4-5 times more worth than what it's worth, and y'all still trying to have these COVID prices. Y'all trying to have these doggone me post. These post COVID prices, and it's 2023. You still trying to get 35,000 for a 2005 truck? Man, you done lost your rabbit ass mind.
They is crazy. Sure, that's why my son, he just had his car totaled out a few weeks ago. And we got the car. The car was totaled out, so they just picked up the car. You know how some insurance companies are. When your car is totaled out, they basically get the deed or get the title to the car, and they basically take it to like a auction and sell it. But whatnot. So we're going through that process right now. But with the money that they're going to get him for the car, it's not a whole bunch because it was an older car. But he's talking about, Mom, I'm going this weekend with my brother and we're going to find me a new car. You ain't going nowhere with nobody except me to find you a new car. You don't think that I can find me a car? Listen, you are 21. You're 21. And each car that I have personally got for you, they were exceptional. Even though they were older on the older end because you was young. They were exceptional. You're not, as a 21-year-old child, about to go to no car dealer and buy a car by yourself. Oh, no. So they can swindle and hustle your ass and have you having 50% interest and all kind of other shit on your car. No.
Nope. They will definitely do it.
And he was like, you mean to tell me I'm grown and I can't go buy my old car? I'm like, let me tell you something right now. You go out that door and you go buy your car if you want to, and that motherfucker break down next week. Don't ask me for no ride. Don't ask me for no more money to get you another car. You better Uber your ass to work or whatever until you figure out another plan. And he was like, okay. All right, Mom. What time can we go looking next week? Oh, okay. Shoot. Because you know how it is. The same way car dealers treat women, especially women they don't know anything about cars. That's the same way they treat young adults or teenagers.
Yep.
You
have them thinking they about to ride out of there with the best car on the lot, and it could be a motherfucking limit.
Especially when you know that down payment is really paying for somebody's commission.
Exactly. Hold on. Do we got someone in the background? Hold on. Let me see if this my homegirl in the background. Hold on, y'all.
Sure
Let me put up my little banner. I gotta put up my little banner just in case, because we can't get porn bombed or anything like that.
Oh, that's all right. We got some. I can pour and bomb they funky ass too.
Sam,
tell you what your friend say.
Oh shit, that's my homegirl. Sam.
Hey, Tanya, what your friend was saying?
It's Samantha's birthday, y'all.
Sure is.
And I told him that when I first came on live this morning, I said, not this morning, but when I first came on live, like when I first started, I said, it's Samantha's birthday.
Your birthday, Miss Lady, happy birthday.
And happy birthday to you. Hey, we turning up tomorrow. Happy birthday. I told everybody we turning up at Samantha's tomorrow night.
Yep. That we is.
Yes,
they
sir.
live out of state though, don't they?
Huh?
They don't live here. They don't live here though,
bro and his wife, they used to live here, but they moved out of town. They in Texas. But I'll be coming by myself, child.
Wait, where your
son? I'm in the TX.
Oh, I mean, he gonna be coming, but he gonna be coming with his girl. We ain't riding in the same vehicles tomorrow evening. So your nephew, he'll be coming on his own.
He got another car?
No, he still got the rental. We was just talking about that. He still got the rental, but we just mailed the power of attorney or whatever. You know how you got to send a power of attorney to the insurance company when your car is totaled? So we just sent that off in the mail today. So as soon as they get that, they're going to send him the check for his car so he can buy another car. So, yes.
My face so little.
So what's up, birthday girl? What you doing over there? You drinking?
Mm-mm.
You ain't doing nothing that's
Mm-mm, that way I get up in the morning and get stuff started. I couldn't do nothing today. I was too hungover.
Well, I'm having a drink for you. Matter of fact, I'm about to make me another one.
Mm-mm.
But what
That's
you drinking on? What you drinking on tomorrow night so I can bring you something?
the same thing.
What's that? What's that? Paul. Oh shit, we got the Mason. We got the Mason.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Now you
I
know
don't
we
want none of
hood, bro. You know we hood, but we still drink the Mason.
Oh Lord, y'all still got y'all probably on that peach too, huh?
Boy, the
I
peach
ain't like
Mason
that
is
one.
the bomb.
I like the pineapple, or I prefer the regular one though.
Oh
But the pineapple.
Lord, that just made my
Oh,
stomach
you
jump.
want me to bring you a regular one? I'll bring you a regular one. Okay. But that
Yeah,
peach
not
is
that,
good.
not that peach kind. I can fake that one.
Oh no, the peach is good. You don't like the peach? Oh, I like the peach.
I wonder why my thing like that. All I see is.
I don't know. I don't know why I like the peach. It's I mean, it's all right.
Feel my neck.
Okay, so Sam, I'm gonna bring you a fifth tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring you a fifth, a Parmesan, and I'm gonna bring you some cracklings.
Yes, indeed.
Oh,
That's
I
how
gotta
we
put
doing in the
that
hood, bro. Don't act like you don't know. You get you a fifth, and you get you some cracklings.
Yeah, it's a lot of gas, man.
Filet, Cubbies,
There's a lot of gas. There's a lot of gas, man. Brandy and cracklings. Oh yeah, that's a gas fest.
Your teeth and
Ooh,
have you in the bath.
I'm telling you,
gas
when it's
girl.
late at night. Remember, Sam, we used to go to the stage, man. You know how you go to the stage and you get your little drink, and by later on in the night, you had the munchies, and they sell them cracklings at the stage too. Boy, we be just
Home cracklings.
yeah, we be cracking on the cracklings. Yes. Yep. But yep, I sure did. At the beginning of my show tonight, I said, "Hey y'all, it's Samantha's birthday weekend." Ow. Ow.
You know what? You need to quit because now you're getting on that Tracy shit.
Ow. No. She be like, "It's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot going on."
Child.
Ooh,
Just
child.
smacking that girl.
Yeah,
I'm telling y'all, if I just, I'll give you, please don't smack no gum around me. That is
She
just
be smacking
irritating.
the hell out of that gum.
I'm talking about some.
Oh no, I can't do all that popping and stuff.
I
That's
wish I
like
could.
I don't know
I'm like,
if Sam ever wore nails before, but Sam, I think you wore nails before, haven't you? Man, you know how some people they take them nails and they just be just clicking and clacking on everything in sight.
Yeah, that's how she was sounding with that
Oh
gum.
God, that just irks my nerve. And I've been wearing nails since I was like 16, and I never do that just all on the tables and just oh God, that gets on my nerves. Like
How come y'all got a cartoon thing in mind that show my face?
girl, I don't show my face all the time on here, but you ain't gotta show your face. You can turn the how do you do it, bro? You can turn the camera off.
Yeah, you can cut the camera off, leave your thing on, you know, to talk.
But yeah, you gotta upload an avatar, like a picture of you.
How you do that?
Well, do you got some pictures of you in your phone? Then click on change avatar or click on change
what that's
say like change photo or change what does it say?
Well, if she mute her camera, it's probably just gonna be blank because she don't have that. Like
yeah, if you just turn your camera off right now, it'll just be blank. It'll be no picture.
No, I want to make an avatar thing. I mean, I don't care about the picture.
Well, you can do like an avatar, or you can do like a picture. Child, I ain't coming on camera. My hair is sticking up all over my head, and I was like, I don't feel like doing my hair or doing anything to my face.
I gotta pay no attention to your
Yeah. But I almost didn't make it on here. I was talking to Sam earlier. I said, when I get off of this 12-hour shift, I'm gonna lay my butt down and I'm gonna rest before my 9
She
o'clock
just didn't want me
show.
to come over her house.
No, listen, bro. This is what had happened. What had happened was
that's funny.
Sammy had hit me up and she said, I'm down the street lurking on the next block, right?
I didn't say that.
She said
lurking.
She said, I'm around the corner. She said, I can see your neighbor's trucks. She was,
I was lying though.
I know she was, but
What's
I
up?
said, she said, I'm about to come over your house. I said, well, I'm about to, I just work 12 hours. I go live at 9. I said, I'm just trying to lay down until, 9 o'clock come. Shoot, I laid down and almost missed my own damn show. That's why I went live late. We didn't go live till like 9:25 or 9.
You didn't want me to come over your house. I said that too.
She talking about coming because if I said no, I asked you. I said, "Is you gonna go live with me at 9?"
You didn't ask me that.
Yeah, I did. See, you probably didn't hear me.
Probably not.
I said I'm going live at 9. You gonna be here because Then I said no. You know what? I'm gonna just lay down and rest till 9 o'clock because I was tired. I'm still tired. Shit, we ain't even gonna be on here that much longer because I'm tired. And I got somebody's birthday party to go to tomorrow night, and she probably gonna keep me there till Monday, like the Mexicans. They have a party. They be partying for like a week straight.
What are the other people that be on here?
Well, Karma Diva, I don't know where the hell she at. And Cislo got her grandson.
Yeah,
And she said she was having a hard time putting him to sleep.
You know how we do shit. I mean, I got a choice. I may go to work tomorrow. I might just call in. My grandbaby here. Yeah, I want to see my grandbaby. I don't want to be a minute
Stay
late.
home with the grandkids. Stay home with the grandkids.
No, I don't know. I'm still might go in. I don't know. It just depends.
Well, I ain't going nowhere. Samantha talking about what you doing in the morning. I'm sleeping in. I'm sleeping in with my pillows and my comforter. We just gonna be just laid up in the cut.
Yeah, I'm working on it because I'm waiting for my Eagles tomorrow, so I need them to whip on my G-Man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. I just said I was waiting for my Eagles to hopefully whoop on these my G-Men tomorrow because I'm waiting for all the tears to flow when them 49ers dig some Niners gold out their Cowboys ass on Sunday.
Oh Lord. Ooh, I got some people on my timeline on Facebook who are hardcore Dallas fans. And why do people give the Dallas Cowboy fans so much shit?
Let me see something.
Because it's funny.
Well, for
like
one,
you cowgirls.
well, for one, I mean, I don't knock them because of they are a legendary franchise, but they fan base, no.
The most conceited.
No, they are beyond. Yeah, come on.
Category of they like a food group.
They can have a 1-16 record and talking about they going to the Super Bowl. Come on, stop it. Just stop.
They got their own food group.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, I respect the legacy because they do. I mean, you can't knock them. I mean, they got 5 of them, just like San Francisco do. Even though Pittsburgh got 6, but New England and their own rim, they got 7.
I like New England. A lot of people are like, you think like my best friend bought me a New England Patriot comforter.
Oh, they
like damn near 7, like 7 years ago, and I still have it. It's like one of the most comfortable things in my house.
Well, I mean, it's
what the hell is you doing with that? I'm like, because they ain't nobody hating on my team who I like.
They got 7. I mean, they got 7 friends. I mean, 7 rings. I'm not mad. Hey, I respect that.
I like them for a reason.
I'm just not a New England fan. I'm just not. I'm not a fan of Tom Brady neither. I'm just sorry. That's a cat. No disrespect to him, but that's a Michigan boy. He from Cali, but he went to Michigan. I'm a Nebraska boy by blood. Come on, man. That's Big Ten. You talking about us? That's like trying to ask me, do I like the damn Longhorns? Come on, man. It's Gig'em country over here, man. It's farmers fight. I fuck with the farmers before I fuck with the city boys, man. I want to ride me some doggone boots and kick horse shit and shoot rifles and spit chew and yeehaw.
I just wish we could get it together here.
Yeah, because I don't know. You know what? I'll say this: Matt Rule he's not a slouch. He can turn a program around because he did a few. But it's just after that spurt, it's like okay, he'll do good, and then it's like downhill. But that shit with Mickey wigged out. His career is probably done because
it's done.
Oh man!
After him and his wife and all that, yeah.
But that's the key, though. For him to just spaz out like that, and he tried to strangle me. See, you intentionally ruined that.
He did strangle her. She just didn't die.
Okay, why did he strangle her? You ain't gonna just start strangle. You ain't gonna just strangle your wife.
She just didn't die. She managed.
Okay, why did he choke? Why did he try to strangle her? Per se, because he was drunk when they took the dog.
But see, you know what, bro? My thing is this, and y'all could tell me what y'all belief is, but a man who does something like that is like a cheater to me. He ain't just put your hands on you. Y'all been together how long? He ain't just put his hands on you. He ain't.
Well, I know he was drunk as Cooler Brown.
I mean, this ain't just happened.
I don't
care how many games he lost in the you can't blame that shit on Nebraska not playing right, losing all the games, him not making it to the head coach, the things that he was doing to that lady in front of her brother.
Like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I just know
happened. And as far as that brother goes, I would disown that nigga. Ain't no way. Sam know my brothers, and I know hers. Ain't no way neither one of our brothers will stand there and let us get choked down, punched on, stomped on, dragged, and the brothers just sitting there staring. Like my brothers, they would be like, "Oh man, it would be a wrap."
Okay, so she must be a clear lady because
yes.
Okay, that's why. Because I had to think about it. Like he just came, and I'm like, you left the SEC, you left the best conference in college football to come to one of the other best conferences, but you went back to your alumni, and you should have known. Nigga juice, strangles, clear lady in the state of Nebraska is a cardinal sin.
You about to get hung and dragged down to the courthouse and set on fire like they do to us back in the day.
And whatever state that you may end up going to, you still gonna have long distance probation. You gonna have to report.
That motherfucker about to get.
I wish my brothers would. I ain't even got a. I'm telling you, my brothers is like gangsters. So you know what I'm saying. They ain't like gangsters like how we was growing up. But they don't play when it comes to certain things. And ain't no way they gonna sit and allow their sister to be felony. And ain't no way they gonna be like,
Well, hey,
because of the state of Nebraska picked that shit up, that nigga gonna have a felony.
Sure is.
Yep,
that is true.
Well, but
his wife ain't got shit to say about do nothing. It ain't on her.
Well, the key to it is, but here's the thing.
Nope.
But just remember, if she do want to get some type of support, she hung herself.
Right.
Because if he does have to do, which I doubt he's going to do so, because somebody in the Nebraska Collegiate is going to pull some plugs where he may have to accept that felony, but he's not going to do no prison time. He's going to have to do anger management, you have to do all that shit. Probably about 5+ years probation. We'll have to probably do anger management twice, rehabilitate. He going to have to go through all that. He ain't going to be. He's going to probably have to stay away from her. But most likely, she's probably, with a divorce and going to be, I need spousal support. Well, here's the thing.
That bitch going to lay him back.
I wouldn't even want her to deal with that. It's like, it is what it is.
That's how I'm sorry, but y'all what they call them cockanoids?
If I got to strangle you.
Caucasianoids? What they call them?
First time.
I just said clear because I don't want to be disrespectful.
I can't remember what somebody called it one day. And no offense, because I love my white folks, but Caucasianoids, they call them something.
Caucasoid.
You know how Caucasoid, but okay, a lot of white females, Caucasian females. I mean, this is nothing new. It ain't like I'm telling y'all something that's never been heard or told before, but they can get their backs beat out, their brains beat in, and they still be like, but I love him though. But I love him though. Nigga can go to jail for 5 years and he come home and she be waiting there with an apron on, turkey on the stove, and
Yeah,
some
but you gotta look up under that apron
some
because
green bean casserole.
I bet you she ain't got no
I
bet you she ain't got no
Mashed
cobwebs.
potatoes with
though.
raisins in it. Mhm.
She might be waiting on it, but I bet you she ain't got no cobwebs. You better believe that.
Because she done got done up by the best friend. That's how
exactly, and she
always
playing her
mess with the best
role.
friend or a close family member. I'm sorry, y'all white ladies, but that's how y'all do.
Well, you know what? Some of our sisters be imitating. But anyway, that ain't none of my business.
No comment.
Because I know some myself. I get to putting some names out.
No comment.
But I don't want to put y'all name out on YouTube and get my sister's channel.
Oh, this was back in the day, boy. Ooh, I got
it ain't got to be back in the day because I ain't talking about. I'm talking about. I can
tell everything on social media. You can't tell everything on social media.
Some of them ought to be ashamed of themselves, and I'm talking about both. I'm talking about you niggas ought to be ashamed.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a little scandalous. I didn't have my toe dipped in the little scandalous pond. You know, a time or two back in the day, but the nigga did me wrong first. You know, he did me wrong first. It was revenge sex. That's what they call it, right?
See that shit, and that's how you get caught up.
Revenge sex, but I never got caught because I'm a woman.
Yeah, I'm talking about that's how you get caught up.
Get caught more than us.
I ain't talking about getting caught. I said that's how you get caught up.
If we want to get caught.
Oh no, I didn't get caught. I didn't get caught up. I didn't get caught up in the caravan of love. I didn't get nothing. I just sorry, that's my son.
Really
I didn't get caught up. I had my fun. I enjoyed myself. And
if you need extracurricular activity, then you need to keep your ass by yourself.
It was. See, I don't do
shit like that
because I'm older.
Well, I don't let my wife wait no motherfucking time.
Revenge sex is just something people do when they're younger. Now, if you're still doing revenge sex and you 40, 50, 60 something years old,
your life.
You just wanted to fuck that motherfucker.
No, it should be. Yep, I sure. My wife is sitting right here, right next to me, right now. Yep, you play them games, you'll be traumatized, and I ain't gonna do shit to you. But you'll be traumatized. But I bet you think twice about fucking around with somebody else again.
Nah, I mean, when you get much older in life,
bet
you no revenge sex.
What you want to bet?
If you mess
every year you'll receive a body part.
As close to your woman or man, you been want to do that shit. We too old for some revenge sex at 40, 50,
year one, you'll get that nigga's left ear. Year two, you'll get his right ear. The third year,
you can't be doing no mafia shit.
Shit, ain't gonna do no fight. I'm just trying to tell you that's to keep you, to let you know that you should have did. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. Right? No, I won't. No,
I would not have the time.
Nope. I'm gonna chop them up. I'm talking about barbecue.
When I say none of
cooked.
Because I don't have the time nor the patience to deal with nobody else. Like real fucking talk.
Cook.
I would just I'll be dying single. And I got grandkids, goddammit.
And I'm gonna teach them how to cook a nigga too.
After there's no way I could be I wouldn't have the patience to deal with no other than this.
I'm talking about barbecue.
Not even for just I can get some toys.
Not barbecue, but barbecue. I'm talking about cook.
Because one man, this
mesquite.
Here, that's it. That's all.
That's right.
That's all I can do.
You damn right, because I don't do divorce.
I got left in me.
Yeah,
I ain't never had more than a marriage. I don't believe in getting married and divorced.
I've been divorced.
She hooked. We gonna make it work. Now, if we fight like cats and dogs, that ain't working. No, we don't. I ain't got time to be arguing. I don't argue with nobody. Fuck all that.
Right.
What I need to argue with you for?
Hot chocolate.
I love my wife. She get on my nerve, but
he get on mine.
That's life.
Religiously.
But that's the way it goes, when you've been knowing somebody since middle school. It's like
right. Hey, Samantha, somebody got something to say.
Who's that?
Happy birthday.
Man, thank you.
Happy birthday, Auntie.
Come on, just come over here tomorrow.
For sure. We will be there. Me and my girl will make an appearance.
And don't bring
Appearance? He act like he a celebrity. We gonna make an appearance. You hear your nephew? We gonna make an appearance.
That's sad.
We gonna stick around about 15, 20 minutes.
that's
He a
sad.
celebrity on the red carpet.
It's
We
gonna be
make an
fun,
appearance.
so he ain't gonna want to leave.
I'm waiting to turn up. Me and your auntie gonna be turned up, Cam.
You stay turned up.
I'm gonna have to spend the
You probably be at work cussing out the clients. Turned
I'm gonna
up.
spend a night at Samantha's house. She only down the street from me. I'm gonna spend a night at her house.
Y'all doing
Y'all better get this motherfucker shit right. I've been on this shit for 11 and a half hours. You
Sam's
can
gonna
hurry
go
up.
live. Cam said we gonna go live from your house.
Yep.
Oh, it's going down for real.
Oh, hey,
We're doing
it's
everything.
going down. It's going down.
We can make TikTok real.
We gonna TikTok, stop to the TikTok, See, they was talking about TikToks way back in the day.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, I wanna sex you up. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna be playing that too. That's on
You talking about color to the bad? Color everybody bad?
Color me bad.
Color me bad, yep. But yeah, we gonna be at Samantha's house tomorrow night. Cameron, what you tearing up in my kitchen?
Tear it up, nephew. Cook everything. Leave the dishes.
I'm sorry.
I'm in everything. The kitchen, just leave the dishes everywhere.
And bring some popcorn, Cameron.
Your auntie said make some popcorn, Cam.
No, and bring it.
Bring it to her. I knew that was coming.
She didn't say bring it. She said bring it. Yeah, when you say bring it, bring it.
You looking like for real.
Bring it.
For real.
That's like Rachel Ryan.
You want him to pop you some bag of popcorn and then bring it to your house?
That's like Rachel Ryan.
Get the kind.
He don't like, I know it's your birthday and all, auntie, but I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, Rachel Ryan. What you Rachel Ryan? Who's ranching? Y'all know a rancher.
You
we gonna ranch around tomorrow. We gonna ranch around that party. Samantha, I want some chicken wings and some celery sticks and some broccoli.
Did you say celery sticks and chicken?
Yeah, at your party, I want some beanie weenies.
Did you say pico sticks and celery?
Yes, I want. Make sure you get a meat tray. Sam.
He don't know.
Did you say Chico stick?
I know it's supposed to snow tomorrow, but can you grill?
Okay, is she talking about the candy Chico sticks?
Oh no.
It sounded like you said Chico sticks and celery.
No,
Damn, that made my teeth hurt and gas.
I said some chicken wings and celery.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, damn, that made my teeth hurt. Chico sticks and celery.
What kind of shit is
that? Oh, that's nasty.
Your teeth gonna be hurt and gassy at the same time.
Okay, Sam. So what's on the menu? What we having tomorrow at your party?
I'm making a taco bar.
Come on, Brian.
You gonna have a taco bar? So
Yes,
you gonna have some
yes.
nachos or something? Some tacos?
Yep, all that.
And you gonna get my meat tray and my celery?
Okay? Y'all y'all be having this.
Oh, can you get some chicken from No Frills? I mean, from they call it Family Fare now.
Oh, what?
No, because they.
The House of Poetry.
No, hell no.
Oh, I thought you want some House of Poetry. I'm trying to bring the House of Poetry back. Shit.
No, we not.
Shit, bullshit. It's gonna be the revamp. It's gonna be the original House of Poetry.
That shit smell like the entire South.
Oh, I couldn't go there when I was pregnant.
Sam, did that
She
shit
said,
not smell? Did it not smell like the entire South Omaha stockyards when you walk up in the damn poultry house? Hell
No, I think the poetry house. No, I think the South Side had the poetry beat.
No, that motherfucking poultry house, that shit stunk.
Oh no.
Yeah, it did smell like raw chicken and rat meat. It did smell like rat meat and chicken bones.
And my sister loved the porch house till it burnt down or whatever happened to my
Same
sister.
here. My grandma,
Oh
my
my
mom,
God.
everybody. That was their spot. That was
From
like
my
the family.
understanding, from
That
my
was like the
understanding,
Family
this is.
Dollar. That was like the Family Dollar of poultry.
I heard it was a colony of big ass sewer rats ran from that motherfucker when it caught on fire.
Probably.
I'm just saying because I ain't gonna tell, but I think I kind of know somebody that knows somebody that know about that.
You know what? The rats probably couldn't even stand to be up in there. That place, I couldn't do it. When I was
It
pregnant, I was
stopped, and then it was no room in there. Like one person could go down the aisle with a cart. You have to wait. You have to wait literally till they finish shopping in that aisle to go down.
And then you got the niggas in there drunk trying to get 2 cigarettes for 35 cents when they cost 35 cents a piece.
And they had all the snacks at the front, so people would come off the street trying to buy all the snacks.
Hey, I went up in there plenty of times, got my little Debbie cakes and my sodas and my wraps, and you know, they had a little beer on sale.
Just go to Kelly's. Get your snacks at Kelly's down the street.
The yak lady want that bread. She ain't worried about no snacks. Hey, Miss Kelly said, "Nick, bring me that." I used to miss the Jackson liquor store though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was 80s in that little spot. Rest her soul, man. Shit. Real talk. That was my boy Terrell and them came for. That was his 80, man. That was Terrell Jackson. That was one of them Jackson boys. That was his people, man. That old Jackson liquor store with old Dailies.
Yep.
Old Frank.
Well, Dailies is still there. The club is gone. The boxing company, or you know that they sold boxes or whatever else they.
The old Coca-Cola.
All their companies is gone, but the liquor store is still there.
Spencer gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you know old Robert. Old Frank ain't letting that go. Cause I see Robert came and went. Robert was on 16. That was a gold mine back in the day.
Ain't no way I let a liquor store go either because you just make too much money.
That man then won an annual award for the last how many decades?
There's always gonna be somebody that need a sip.
Even after old Frank passed and kicked the bucket, man, they still winning them annual liquor distributors. That's because man, anybody I know will be open on Sunday. Early in the morning.
Man, when we stayed in the projects right behind Dailies, you literally can walk up every day, all night, go get your bottle.
He catered
the snacks and get your cracklings.
But the stage they had catered to that Campbell soup, because you know a lot of them worked overnight. Cause I used to be like, why in the hell am I on my way to school and it's like 6 something in the morning and the bar is packed?
No, remember back the day when we couldn't buy liquor after 1 and we would go to Carter Lake?
For sure. Down to the Conoco.
We would go to that gas station right over the bridge.
Yeah, the Conoco.
Yes, and get some liquor. And then eventually Nebraska caught on. They was like, fuck this shit. We gonna get that money. And they started making
they
2 o'clock to match Iowa.
With their punk ass.
But we sure be like Samantha. We be like, oh, come on, y'all. It's about we got 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes to get to Carter Lake.
A lot of cats used to have to creep down there because you already know you didn't want to get caught slipping down the bottles, especially if you was not from down there. You already know what it was.
We would slide right past Cubbies. Slide right past Chubbs. You got to make sure you do the speed limit over there.
Damn right, because Council Tucky didn't play. That's when they had the stop sign with that one stoplight way down the street off of 11th, but it was way further down going back towards the
off of Locust Street.
Yeah, the one that was going back toward. Remember they used to have
like
all the old warehouses and shit.
Yeah, you go over that hill and go all the way down to the train tracks, and then they got that 4-way stop right there.
Yeah, that was
that was the gas station and the Dairy Queen, and
it was a little rinky-dink gas station. But then you went down a little further, and it was the other little bootleg one.
Right. Mm-hmm. Because you had to go to the one that was further to get the liquor.
Right, that was the one that was down closer to the park side of the airport, which is closer to the that's where you had to be careful because that's where them the East Omaha that was the county.
Mm-hmm.
So you had to
But
be
they did
careful.
what they was doing. Omaha or Douglas County, whatever, Nebraska. Shit, they
Carter
saw
Lake
all the
did.
our like man. We used to be deep over there. Like as
Carter
soon
Lake
as
used
1
to be the
o'clock
shit,
hit,
man.
everybody would
did.
head over to Carter Lake and head over to Kentucky over there, you know, to get the liquor after
And
1
then
o'clock.
when that doggone me casinos came, it was a wrap.
Yep.
I think the casino about touched every black family in North Omaha because somebody that took their check, I'm talking about their Social Security check. I know from personal, but anyway, Social Security checks, crazy checks, WIC checks, labor ready checks, Mutual Omaha checks.
I just
ConAgra
missed the
checks,
unlimited
cable
crab
checks,
legs at the
AT&T checks, Cost Cable
what was that?
checks,
Ameristar?
Lozier
Ameristar. Like
checks,
every Friday they would have like the unlimited crab legs.
Airlight plastic checks,
That was a Harris.
Mac bus station checks, McDonald's checks.
No, that was Ameristar. That was Ameristar. Unlimited crab
Harris
legs.
used to have unlimited crab legs too.
They all got some of them nigga juice money checks.
It was Friday. I remember it was Friday, and they would have the buffet on Friday nights, and they would have the unlimited crab legs, and boy, it
They
was like
have
both
got-
of us just child.
They got everybody money.
Harris buffet was better than Ameristar's buffet.
They got the blood checks. They got
the thing about it. The thing about Harrah's was you had to walk through the casino to get through to the food. So a lot of people preferred to go to Ameristar because you can go straight to the food area.
No, you didn't. Because once you weren't not at Harris. Once you, because I went to Harris for the food all the time. When you
So
go
which
to
one was it that you had to walk through the casino? One of them you had to walk through the casino.
That's Ameristar.
Yeah, that was
okay,
Ameristar.
So that's Ameristar?
Yeah, that was that. Yeah.
Okay,
'Cause
okay.
Harrah
Well,
was-
in that case, then some of them preferred going to Harrah's because
It
you
used to
didn't
be
have
called
walk through
Bluffs
the-
Runs before it was Harrah's.
Right, that's it. Yep.
You know what I'm
Bluffs
saying?
Runs, Yep.
Because it was the track, remember?
It was the horse track. Yep.
Because we only had Bluffs Runs and Exarban.
Yeah, that's right. Exarban, and of course it's still Exarban, but it's just the track not there. Off of Pacific, off of 66.
Harvey's, Ameristar, and
Yeah. I don't even really like the new Exarban area is really nice, but the parking sucks, so I don't get over there to many events.
UNO. Actually, that UNO, no, the Baxter Arena. Actually, the UNO did their damn thing up there.
Not the Baxter Arena. That's not in Exarban. The Baxter Arena is like down.
Sis, that's the Exarban area, sis. The Baxter Arena over there off of Center Street.
Right, but I'm talking about Exarban in Exarban. The Baxter is not in Exarban. It's across Center Street. In the Exarban area, they got like the movie theater. They got all those
Well, yeah, it
restaurants.
was. Yeah, well, yeah, per
And it's
se,
like the
it was.
parking sucks over there. It's like really
Yeah.
bad parking. They need to build.
That was
like
all
a
open area.
Yeah.
That was all right. Because when you coming down, or because I remember Center Street, that used to be all open green space. No, you're right. You're right.
And then
You're
remember
right.
they built the Walmart up there. That was like the main thing they built when they tore the track down. They put the Walmart up there, and then that's when they start building those really nice, fancy college apartments and
Yeah, UNO, because UNO never had a campus.
Yep.
Never.
Yep.
They never had a campus with they dusty head. Now they got resident inns and Marriotts and movie
Yeah, the
theaters.
students now got really nice housing now. Shoot.
They got all kind of shit over there that too much for
That
my.
shit when I was going to UNO.
I don't know. My son went to UNO, but he stayed home. He didn't stay on. The oldest one went out of town. Cam, he stayed here and he stayed at home. But he went to UNO, but he didn't do the campus because that shit is expensive. UNO is expensive as hell. The campus life, the campus that they do have now, but they nice though. I mean, they real nice. Like you think you in like a condominium or townhomes. They got real nice housing for the students.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
But yes, honey child, we about to get up off of here. We going on our third hour. Y'all know how I do. Once it approaches around 3, It's time to
Yeah,
hit
2.5. You know, we've been on here for a second. I'm about to chill out, watch me a movie or something. Just
Same
chill
here. I'm about to relax.
All right, y'all.
Cause I'm so
out. Happy
tired.
birthday to you, Miss Lady.
Damn,
once
is you
again.
gonna come by
Thank
tomorrow though and get that thing, or you
Mm-mm.
not, or what?
Mm.
You're not gonna come? Okay. All right. I'm just asking because my ass planning to sleep in late. But if you was coming, I'll set my alarm.
I'm just gonna come when I'm ready.
No, don't just come over here. I'm gonna sick the dog on you.
And honk in my car and leave.
I'm gonna sick the dog on you as soon as you come through the door.
He better not come outside.
Y'all
I
be
got
good.
I'll
You
bring
know, y'all know
Jerome.
what it is.
All right, y'all
Yes,
have a good
yes.
one.
Yeah, Sam, give me a holler tomorrow, but I'll be over your crib later for your
And as
birthday
we
party.
say, and always remember.
Yes, everybody. Okay, first of all, everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. I know people was in and out tonight. Stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times. Make sure you like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Please and thank you very kindly. And once again, let's wish Samantha, my dear friend, my sister from another mister, a happy, blessed birthday. And
Thank
don't
y'all.
forget to always keep it hood. Bye.
Keep it good and brush your teeth.
Oh, there you go.
Good
There you
night.
go.
And
Please.
free Kales. And Cosby didn't do it.
Oh, Lord. Oh,
Oh Lord.
anyway,
Good night,
Samantha.
y'all.
Bye. Bye, Champagne.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night,
And mind your
Champagne.
own business.
Good night, everybody. Love you guys.
And brush your teeth once again.
Oh,
Damn.
Lord.
Okay.
With the good toothpaste.
All right,
With the
y'all.
good
Peace
toothpaste.
Yeah.
Not all
Oh,
French
good
shit.
night.
Good toothpaste.
And
All right.
don't
Bye.
drink too much Paul Mason.
Oh, my God. Oh, I ain't going to forget her Paul Mason tomorrow night and her cracklings.
Uh-uh.
All right, you
Yeah.
guys. Bye.
That's a girl. I'm all right, y'all. Peace.